let's go live. Hello everybody and welcome to Encounter Roleplay. My name is Will and today we are back with the Beginners Play Dungeons and Dragons episode 3, I believe, yes. And back on the cast today we've got a full cast and crew of adventurers ready to take the plunge once again into the depths of sewage and literal human shit. So, that's the kind of show we got here today. The first player, let's go around and introduce ourselves. Who are we? Who are we playing? And let's go to Liam. How's it going, Liam?
Hello, Will. It's going well. Thank you very much. I am playing Oliver, the charlatan, rogue, thief, covered in turd.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
We have Lauren back today. How's it going, Lauren?
It's going well, you know, finals and whatnot. But I am excited to be playing Lady Georgiana, or Georgie Whitmore, noble human fighter, also covered in various things.
yeah. Fantastic. We've got Oko back today. How's it going, Oko?
Hello, everybody! I'm not in the library this time.
Oh, good. We can get the
Yes,
full velocity, full volume.
Full velocity. Yes, good velocity. I am Oko Sinella. I am playing Hagenstein Steinhammer, dwarven wizard who likes to brew ale with magic. And right now, he's probably getting a lot of good ideas for his next batch.
Oh yeah, a lot of interesting flavor combinations.
Nice flavor combinations. It's all distilled, though. It's all sanitary.
Yeah, perfectly sanitary. We've got Gillian back today. How's it going, Gillian?
I'm doing all right, Will. How are you doing?
I'm good. Tell us about Liana.
Liana is a noble elven sorceress who has gotten pretty lucky to escape a giant spider and avoid Sewer's disease.
She's hashtag blessed.
So far. We'll see this episode. Fantastic. And we've got Chris back today.
Hashtag blessed in the chat.
I'm playing Oberon, the Bard Warlock, Entertainer, Grand Illusionist, and Performer. He's currently in the shower, probably bleeding out on 2 HP, trying to shake the image of a giant spider he just encountered. It's probably in the fetal position in the shower, just rinsing blood off his.
Fantastic. So, let's do a bit of a recap as to what happened last week on the show, because it has been a whole week, and that means that our memories have deleted most of the information from our brains. So let's try and remember what happened. So you guys were trying to free a guy from prison. His name is Duncan Hallwinter, and he'd been, as far as you're concerned, falsely imprisoned for a crime which he didn't commit, the murder of one of your contacts, Silvaria, and so we decided to go break him out with the help of Six Fingers, the leader of the 9th finest brewer in the world, which you're pretty sure is a front for some kind of assassins or thieves guild. So you decided to go through the sewers. So Liam, you guys were heading through the sewers, and you ran into something. Do you remember what that was?
It was a giant. Are you talking about the rat folk or the giant spider? Because
Well,
it's all just hurt him.
Yeah, he's all blacked out. Well, first you ran into a rat folk, right?
Yes, yeah. And I ran into, and I climbed up and I got the ledger, and I filled my thief's bag up with a spark, I believe. Yes,
a potent drug which is running loose on the streets at the moment. Yes, you've been ambushed by rat folk who seem to be ferrying this drug throughout the sewers and above to the city of Waterdeep. And you have a name of a place that has been implicated in being where they get it from, which is Grey's Import Export. Now, Oliver's father is Lord Grey, estranged from his son, and so there's definitely a couple of questions there about your father. Fantastic. So you guys headed to this kind of ladder area, having escaped through some of the sewage. A couple of you guys had been poisoned, diseased. By the filth flowing in the sewers, and then Lauren, whilst you guys were on watch, something else happened.
Yes, the rest of us were resting, and Oliver assured us that he was going to keep an eye out.
I was!
And so, he did not. He was too busy looking at all his new drug paraphernalia. So he let a giant spider sneak up on him.
Yeah, a brilliant natural 1 on a perception check, and a gigantic spider kind of launched itself out from the top of the warren, clearly been like going around the sewage that way, and you fought it for some time. You realized that this thing is tough as nails, and so too survived, seeing as you didn't actually get the benefit of your short rest. You fled upwards through the ladder and just managed to escape the creature at the end of the last episode. You found yourselves in the latrines of the prison. And you had a brief conversation with your contact, who's actually one of the guards working at the prison. And she told you guys that Mr. Hallwinter is in cell, let me see, check, B13. And that's where you can find him to break him out. She also told you it's an anti-magic area, and that you're required to wear these special braces which the guards can wear, which allow them to cast magic in the area. At the end of the episode, you guys decided to take a shower, but she told you there wasn't very long left to stay around here. So that's what we're going to be picking off today's episode. You guys will gain the benefits of a short rest here, so feel free to roll hit dice.
Oh, nice.
Yes!
Okay, nice. Resting. Yes. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Let's say I'm a wizard. So I got. Hold on. What's my def? Nah.
Just spamming hit that.
Just quick. He's a nice one. Till they gain the benefits of a shower.
I got 5 hit dice, so I'm gonna spam.
Yep.
Let's see.
Spam.
I'll just spam. I'll spam 1. Wait, what was mine? What did I roll? 8.
That was the best shower.
Oh,
That was the best shower I've ever had.
that was a really good shower.
Yeah.
And I'm level. So I'm wizard level 4. I get to get like 2 spell slots back at 1 level or 1-2 spot. Okay, I'm gonna get that 2.
I don't get that kind of thing.
Oh, you don't get that? Aw.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna get that
All of
2.
it.
I'll get that 2 spot. I'll get that 2 spot because I have a good feeling that I'm probably going to need some sort of mage weapon, or going to do some more spider climbing, or dude, we could do more shrinkage. I can enlarge and shrink somebody now again. We could see how much that has proven well for us in the
My
past.
friend,
So
Hagen, you must remember that this is an anti-magic area, and without the braces, you are shrinking and enlarging nobody.
So what you're saying is you're going to get me bracers?
I'm going to try. I'll laugh and go, I'm going to try, my friend.
Disguise ourselves as guards so we can get through here easily?
Yeah, probably.
You could do. I don't believe you did that in the last episode, unless anyone had a disguise kit. Maybe they did something with that.
Yeah. So I could have a go with the disguise kit, and if you want to assist me as well,
Yes, so I have proficiency in a disguise kit. I just don't have one. So could I perhaps assist him?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, give him an advantage to the.
Get my pack out and see what I got in here. I try to throw together some sort of guard uniform, or try and make him look guardy looking.
Guardy looking.
Make who look? Who are you making me?
22.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And you're doing this on Oliver.
Yeah, me and Oliver are making one for him.
Sure, yeah. So yeah,
It's a
you
big
kind of,
makeup party.
yeah, you cobble together this sort of outfit from bits of his own armor and bits of stuff that you have lying around in your pack. It's not the official uniform. The contact, she's still waiting on the door. She looks like she's about ready to head out. But you could approximate from that. Something would look similar. Looks like maybe a bit of a dirty outfit, but.
I'll snap a salute and say, Sergeant Barry Manford from Neverwinter. I'm new here.
Barry's back in the sack.
Oh, yeah.
Your contact, the guard who's been helping you, she turns. I don't have long, but one last thing before I go. There's a prisoner in cell B7, not far from Hallwinter. He's a real bad sort, well, we know that he has killed several of the other prisoners here, but we can't prove it, so they keep him alive. A personal friend of mine has been victim to his own advances. If you do happen upon B7 as you're going to B13, then you would do me a great favor to end this certain prisoner's life.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm not in the business of killing.
I see. We can make him smaller.
We'll consider the other lives you could save.
Oh, now that you put it that way, I still don't care. If any of my adventurers and friends wish to slay him, I will not stop them.
I'm not a murderer.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
me neither, I'm afraid.
You're asking us to just kill
Execute.
Yeah. Is that what's being asked? I don't know. I don't deal with this type of stuff very often. What's going on?
Consider it a mercy killing. The other lives that would be saved if you were to end this prisoner's life would be far more valuable than letting this piece of scum stay alive. I can't do it, but if someone were to slip whilst the other prisoner was breaking out, well, then it would be blamed on the other prisoners and not you. A perfect crime.
Well,
Hold on. Other prisoners? We only are breaking out one person here. Right?
Right.
we will consider it. We will consider it if we pass him and he looks
Evil enough.
bad. Yes.
Does he happen to be a ratkin or some variant of a spider?
Wait.
No.
Hold on. It seems to me that it's all coming together. Think about it for a second. Now, remember the Rat Father.
The rat.
Oh, gee.
The Rat Father. Now, this Rat Father, he couldn't be out in public, so he's operating his whole operation within the prison.
Oh.
I will audibly sigh.
Visibly sigh too.
Hagen's right.
Sorry.
Yes, we will definitely consider your offer, and I'll turn over my shoulder and look at Oliver and wink. Very badly.
Yeah.
She sighs and then she heads out. You don't have long. The next guards will be in here in a few minutes.
Yes, I should go scout the corridors and see how close we are, where we are, and
Should
get a
the rest
general
of us
layabout.
go hide in the sewer again?
No, do not go down there.
No.
No, not that area. I just meant like underneath, so they can't.
Right there
Can I-
too.
Can I try casting magic in this room? Is it still? Am I still able to cast magic? Because we're not near the ward yet, right?
Sure. You're not in the ward, so you can currently cast magic.
I
She
can do a
said
minor
let's
illusion. but-
Two
okay.
rights. She said to take 2 rights once we left this room.
Oh, I apologize for not listening. We should go.
Well,
I don't think all of us should go. Only the people in disguise, right?
Yes. I mean, look at me.
you.
I am in
stand
disguise, correct? yeah.
Only Barry should go. Sergeant
Wait.
Barry, sorry.
out. Oh, she didn't give us any manacles or anything, because then you could have escorted one of us. Damn.
Oh.
That's a good idea.
Oh, well, you're, kind of shady, Oliver. You don't have any.
Shady?
Oh. You don't have any manacles just
Wow.
on your person?
I
It was a compliment.
I wonder if I have a pair of handcuffs in my disguise kit.
I'm surprised, Georgie, but no, I have a hooded lantern, as much as I have some ball bearings and some candles, and surprisingly, I got a bell, ding ding ding.
We're trying to be sneaky.
Yes, I know. I'll hold the clapper and put it back, and I'll go. I'll take a scout around, and I'll be right back. If I don't return within 2 minutes, then assume I'm either dead or captured.
Those are both
And we're
bad.
captured.
They are both
So-
entirely possible at the rate we're going.
Sure. All right, I'll stay here and kind of like ready an illusion if a guard walks in.
Okay.
I will.
Do you want me to help
I
you
will
make
join
more
you.
disguises just in case?
I think we
Yes,
have. I
that
don't
could-
think we have time, but I could try and rustle something together.
I could help.
I'm just worried we're going to be in the middle of like fancy dress whilst a guard walks in.
That's the only way to see when a guard walks in.
Or like masquerade mask and stuff. I don't think. Have we got time? I'll ask the our contact. How long's your guard shift?
she's headed out the.
She's gone.
She's gone. She said
Okay.
a few minutes, so you got a couple of minutes whilst Liam is sneaking out.
Okay, I don't know if that's enough time to make it. Would I know if that's enough time to make a disguise? anyone else?
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be as good, but you could certainly make a disguise, yeah. There are also, like, stalls to hide in here if you wanted to hide in, like, a shower stall, and it's possible you could, set it to red, and then you lock it.
Okay.
We
I'll
all
ask-
just squeeze into one.
It's occupied.
Okay, so
I'll see how.
I'll ask
I've
Sergeant
got-
Barry to help me on the disguise kit. Oh, natural 20. If it's with advantage, though.
Sure. There you go. Oh, shit,
Sweet.
yeah, 25 is still
Alright.
pretty damn good, so yeah. So yeah, you whip up this extra who's now disguised? So we've got Oliver disguised and one other person.
Should
Oh,
it,
it's
Okay.
who should it be? Because you can't go.
Georgie.
Yeah.
yes, I believe
might-
Georgie should join me.
Yeah, we should get Georgie. She's the only other person who can't use doesn't use magic.
So
Yeah.
what does this disguise look like before
Yeah,
I
to
put
the
it
other guy.
on?
Guess like a female version of me.
Oh.
Like our contacts one, but a bit dirtier.
Yeah, yeah.
Not as visual.
I don't know. All right.
It's got some leathers on it. Alright.
Okay.
Come on, Georgie, let's go.
leathers in there. Anyway,
Alright.
we've got to hide. There's going to be a garden.
Right.
Okay, yeah,
I rolled a 20.
nice.
I'm going to hide in a stall and ready like an illusion if someone walks in to like towards
Okay.
the stalls we're in.
Alright, so Oberon, Leanna, and Hagen are each in like stalls, hiding, waiting for the guards to shift, whilst Oliver and Georgie are heading out. So the two of you, with some confidence, step out into the hallway. You see your contacts just turn around a corner. There are several guards walking towards you currently, two of them down the end of a hallway. You know that the B ward is to the left, where the guards are, and C ward is down to your right, where you could go. It looks currently unoccupied, and there's also a guard room that way as well, which seems to be their sort of common area at the end of the hallway. You can't see the entrance to cell B at the moment. You'd have to turn a corner where your contacts just turned, and go past the two guards if you wanted to go that way. Depends how confident in your disguises you guys think you are.
So
I
basically,
feel pretty good.
there are two guards in the way of the door that we need to go.
Pretty much. They're not at the door, but they're actually walking towards you.
Okay, I'm gonna confidently walk towards them and basically say, like, either good morning or good afternoon, depending on what. I've been in the sewers for a couple of hours. I've lost all sense of time.
Yeah.
And I'll just be like, afternoon as I walk past them, just kind of like casually, and I'll put on kind of a gruff commoner's voice. I'm like, afternoon, as I walk past them.
Yeah, that's what all prison guards sound like in D&D, at least. He, like one of the guys kind of nods at you. Afternoon. Wait.
Yeah.
He kind of looks again. Wait, are you new here?
Yeah, I've just exchanged from Neverwinter.
Oh.
I'll look towards Georgie and go, she's showing me around.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, you can roll me a deception check, Georgie.
Can I aid her? I'll aid her by
Yeah.
saying, well, no, she's also very new, but at the same time, she's also very new, but at the same time, she's more advanced than I am. Just,
Okay, you can get advantage on this check, Georgie, seeing as
I should have rolled it.
No, I'm fine.
16's pretty good.
Excellent.
16's pretty good.
20 with advantage.
Yeah, the guy says, "Oh right, well, good luck. If you haven't showed the guard room yet, it's they've recently redone the place. Oh, also, make sure you tell them about the symbols and whatnot for when letting prisoners out. You know what I mean."
Actually, we're new. We don't know what you mean. Could you please
Oh,
explain?
well, I know what you mean, but he's kind of slow, so you should just explain it for him. You know.
He's like, well, I mean, that's pretty basic. I mean, you should be able to get that. If you can't understand it, you should be working here. You'll get it soon, pal. It took me a couple of times. I had to take a few fucking history lessons. And he claps you on the shoulder and walks past you.
Oh, okay. I'll see you at the guard room. Bye.
I'll see you at the guard room. Bye.
Let's
Sound more like a criminal.
Nailed it.
I turn to Oliver and I go, "Was that good?
Yes,
did
yes,
good?"
you did it. In fact, you did better than me.
Oh my god!
And I've done it for years.
Ah, that was fun. Do you do
I
this
think-
sort of thing a lot?
I kind of live by it, yeah. Yeah, you should join me one time. We should go out on a night and just grift the night away. Brilliant.
That sounds so fun.
It will be illegal though.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, okay, cool.
I mean, as
And
long as
I'll-
you're not murdering anyone. No,
Oh no, I don't
no
murder
one's
anyone.
doing. Great, good.
I've got a no-kill policy.
Fan.
About those rat
Did you say something about symbols? About
Yeah, that's why.
inner cells and history lessons?
That's why I was silly confused. Yes. I'm just gonna open the door and see what happens. Just walk towards the door, open it, go in.
Sure, it's a door which leads into another short corridor. At the end of the corridor is this large sealed door, which is taller than either of you. It's metallic and also has several symbols on it as well. There are two guards at the end of that as well, and they seem to be quite heavily guarded and wearing braces. Not braces, bracers.
Okay.
Mm.
I got an idea. If it's okay, Will.
Yeah, sure.
I will approach and we'll pull the same stunt when you. Whereabouts would you go about getting some of these magical braces that everybody is wearing? I've just exchanged from Neverwinter. My name's Sergeant Manford.
Oh, well, if you haven't been issued yours yet, then you should be able to get it from the guard room. They've got stacks up there. Check any of the chests.
The guard rooms.
Yeah.
So before entering here, I should probably be wearing one of them, right?
You're not allowed in unless you're wearing them.
Okay. Me and this fine lady guard will be right back.
Lady guard. This fine lady guard.
To that, I just punch him in the stomach real quick.
Oh, I'm sorry. I tried to grift my way. I've never grifted inside of a jail. Jeez. I'm nervous. Shall we go back up and I'll say
Sure.
to Georgia, shall we go back to our friends and make sure that they don't suddenly retreat because they think we're dead? I did say 2 minutes and we've been out here for about then, yes.
Yes.
Well, they're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, speaking of
we're
that,
dead.
as you
Oh no.
as you return to the area, the corridor where you were just talking to the previous set of guards, you see those same two guards walking into the train room. They were clearly shifting off, and those were the new shift. They're already inside. They just step into the door as you guys walk in. Now, let's cut back to Oberon, Leanna, and Hagen. So there are 5 stalls either side. On the right-hand side, you got 5. On the left-hand side, you got 5. The door that they are entering into is going to open up on the right-hand side. So that's the most likely door that people are going to come in from. So where are you guys going to be hidden? Which stalls would you guys like to hide in?
Can we all fit in one?
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
Let's
you got a
try
plan?
on finding. Oh, come on.
It's
We'll
like-
be fine. This one looks big enough.
We've never hidden before. I mean, how bad can it be?
Okay,
Stealth
I've got an
checks
idea.
from you all.
Quick, in here. Right. I've got an idea. Just be quiet. Let's wait for them. If they come towards this, I'll pop up an illusion.
So
18.
okay, so yeah, you guys are hiding in the stalls waiting for your friends to return. You hear the door creak open, and I'm imagining there's some kind of code word that your friends would say, or "Hi guys," when they return, but you don't hear anything. You instead hear a little bit of grumbling, a little bit of mumbling, and they're gonna head into the stalls. I'm gonna have them roll a quick perception check as they walk in here. And that is a 14. So, Liana, you do you sneeze? There's a little muted, and there's that bit
Can I
where
quickly cast disguise self on me to look like a guard?
sure. Oberon and Hagen, it's not going to make you guys look much better. As Oberon and Hagen, there's that moment where don't sneeze, and then she sneezes. She disguised self, and there's a what was that? And the you hear a kind of excuse me, is there someone in there? No one else is allowed to be on shift. Get out of there, Gary.
Yeah, I really had to go. I'm so sorry. I'll go back to my shift soon.
Roll me a deception check at disadvantage. This is highly suspicious.
No.
Yeah, that does not beat his passive insight. So he's like, "That's not you. Who's in there? Come on."
Silent image. I'll cast silent image inside this store. Okay, I'm gonna put the image of someone who's like, it's gonna be a guard, obviously, and I can't make the sound of it, but I'll just have like a guard sitting on like the crapper, and just like shit pasted up all over the walls, and just it looks like horrible sight that you don't want to go near at all, and it looks like they've had horrible bowel like disruption, and
Wow.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's purely visible.
He's
So
gonna-
it isn't accompanied by smell, but hopefully just the sheer sight of it is going to be enough.
Yeah, he thrusts open the door with a shoulder, looks, holy God, and
I am very sorry. I am very sorry.
Hold on, it's
I
not-
am very
it's not-
sorry.
I'll go just.
Dysentery everywhere.
oh,
I am very sorry. They had nowhere else to take me. I just
Oh, no.
everywhere. I'm sorry.
get yourself sorted, man! And they both rush out of the latrines, and Oliver and Georgie, you guys see these guys walk in and then immediately walk out again. He just dysenteried everywhere.
Woo.
They're probably fine.
Sorry, God.
Fine.
Yes,
Hiding behind the illusion, just like. Oh.
I'm going to make a beeline. Like, just me and Lauren will run for the guard room. Seeing as they're there, we're hoping no one's in the guard room, and bracers can just be taken without effort.
Lying around. Okay, sure. So
Fine, they're fine.
yeah, all right. So you guys, see him go in, and you're going to quickly just pick up the pace a little bit to head to the guard room. The guard room is labelled as such, but the door is closed, so you can't see if there's anyone inside, but you do hear talking from within. There are more than just 4 guards at the prison.
I will knock.
There's a... Yeah, what do you want? The door opens. Why are you knocking?
Hello, my name's Barry, and we haven't been issued our magical braces. I'm not quite sure, but we need to go to talk to a prisoner in B7, and we need our magical braces before we can enter B wards. The guards there told us to come here to receive them, and I'm new, by the way, and I'll go to shake his hand. I'm Barry.
Oh, he gives you a handshake. I don't think I've met your other companion either.
This is Marjorie.
Marjorie. You're both new then.
Both new. Well, she's less new.
Right. All right. He seems pretty confused, but he lets you in because you're wearing the uniform, So he lets you in, and he's like, "Goff, are there meant to be 2 new ones here?" And another guard looks up from the table. There are 2 of them in here, and there's kind of like sleeping areas. There's beds and cots, and they've also got desks. And one guy looks up and he's been writing something. This guy who must be Garth. He says, No. Don't we meant to have 2 more? Are you sure you're in the right place? There are a couple other prisons around here. Could be a different one.
I actually
Big city.
think that you might be mistaken, because we're rather new and we arrived a few days early, didn't we, Marjorie? And
Yeah, we're cousins, and we are
Yeah, cousins.
we're distant relations of General Vinton. You know, he kind of got us his jobs, so it might not be official yet. He's just doing our mom a favor.
Well, in that case, then let's just go speak with him real quick. He's just in the other room, and he points to a door which leads to a private office. The sign reads General Vinton.
I'm going to instantly panic and be like, there's no need to involve the general. He's very busy. We'll be taking our magic braces and be on our way.
But you just said that you... sorry, guys, I don't have your names on the list, and if you're not on the list, I can't give you the braces, so we're going to have to talk to the general. It won't be 2 seconds. You'll just give me the nod, and I'll give them to you.
Okay, yeah. Let's do this. And I'll look at George and go, I've never killed before, but I'm tempted.
Oh, we're in so much trouble.
So...
Do we knock them out?
Yeah, that's the question. They're going for the door, the two of them. Backs are turned.
I will whip up my rapier, and I'm just gonna. I feel really stupidly bad for this because my character is not evil, but I'm gonna whack him on top of the head, one of them on top of the head with a pommel.
All right. You can. This will be a surprise round, so you can roll attack roll.
Do I get assassinate? Because I want to kill him.
I mean, technically,
Yeah.
technically it's optional, right? So you don't have to have it if you don't want to.
If he's more than level 1, oh god, I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna risk it for a chocolate biscuit. I'm just gonna go for it. Oh.
I don't know what the chocolate biscuits are made from in this place. A 15 is a hit for 12 damage.
No, that's included the assassination, so I did 41.
Holy.
No,
31.
No, wait, that's 31.
31.
Sorry,
So, holy shit. Yeah, you knock him on the back of the head, and the first guard, he just goes down like a sack of potatoes, just thuds down onto the floor. Georgie, you've got an action. Garth is, in the slow motion turning in surprise to see what's happening.
I'll be like, do something!
Okay, I will I'll just undo my crossbow and point it at him and say, back away from the door, love.
I like that. I should have done that.
I should have not killed this man.
I should have done all of that.
Roll me a intimidation check.
May I join in? Go grrr.
Sure.
Okay, I'm not too bad at this. We'll see what happens. So first, so you're helping me?
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess one-shotting a guy helps my situation.
Yeah, that is definitely quite worrying.
Oh god, 12.
Oh, that is a natural one as well. So, yeah, he cries out, "Help! Help!"
Oh well, I'll
So,
shoot him.
sure,
Just in the shoulder.
just in the shoulder. That'll make him yelp out in pain nicely.
Oh no.
Yeah, and that ones are not good for business. Although, to be fair, you rolled like 3 nat 20s last week, so...
That's true. Oh well, if Oliver was helping me, it was a 12.
Oh, you're right, yeah, it was a 12, yeah. Okay, okay, seeing as it was advantage and I won't... he hasn't yet screamed. He's about to, but on his turn he'll scream, so that's fair.
Okay. Well, then, in that case, I will just... oh no. I will just... Yep, I'm gonna... Yep. I'm just gonna jump on him and try to put my hand over his mouth.
I'm tempted to call out for help from our friends.
Okay, so you can roll an athletics, and he'll contest.
Oh god, he's gonna be
So he rolled a 20.
Yeah, he's gonna be fine because I have a -1 to athletics.
You could nat 20 it.
No.
Definitely not. So you gotta grapple him, and he's like, just like grappling you back, like holding you off. So that's a surprise round. We'll now roll initiative to see who gets the jump on him. So if he goes first, then it's likely he'll be able to scream out here. Or a 14.
Yes, that is it.
Oh!
Natural 20.
Where was that when we needed it?
I'm back. Okay.
All right, let's do this. Please don't hurt him.
So
That's really
Georgie,
bad.
you're grappling him right now to not too much effect.
No. Okay, I just, okay, then what I do is, since I kind of had my crossbow out, I'll just take a bolt, and just, since I'm like right on him, I will just hold it right up under his throat, and just
Oh,
Okay.
kind of poke him with it.
Yeah. So you've got him just where you want him. You run up to him. You've got a knife to his throat, and he's like, "Oh, okay, fine, shit."
Now, be very, very quiet, and we'll all get along just fine.
I'm gonna. Is it my turn?
Sure. Yeah. Sure. You can.
Yeah,
you can do that.
I'm gonna assassinate Pommel, the guy in the back of the head. I've got an idea. I'm gonna say good night, dearest guard, because I'm gonna place him in the beds afterwards so they look asleep, and I'm just gonna crack him on top of the head.
Okay. Yeah. So he goes down a thud as well, and you've got 2 guards in this area. Oh, he's straight down.
Yep. Okay, and well, we can just make them. They're okay. They'll wake up with a sore head. We'll put them in a pallet, a sleeping pallet or whatever that they had, some beds, and we'll put a quilt over them. We'll tuck them in so they look really nice and cozy.
Yes, good.
Yes.
Good. They're not dead, right? They won't have a.
Yeah, I'm gonna check their pulse.
Yeah, they're alive. You know,
Ooh.
could be lots of damage done still.
I'll turn to George and go, I really thought you were going to shoot him in the neck.
I did not plan on it, but I was panicking.
It's okay, and then we'll go. Shall we go find our friends? Actually, before we leave, magic braces.
Braces.
Yeah. Roll me quick investigation checks.
Oh god, I'm
Okay.
terrible at investigation.
Okay.
Well, you know.
Oh, an 18 is pretty damn good. Wow. Yeah.
17.
So, you find a chest which has several pairs of braces in them, which will allow you to cast magic within the anti-magic area, so you can take those. Also, oddly enough, next to them, you find a book, and the book is, if you'll ever find it, it is A Brief History of Waterdeep City by J.E.E. Smolkine.
God.
Well
I
played.
had to read this so many times when I was.
I have yet to read it.
It's so dry. It is like it goes on forever. There are like 4 different endings. I don't.
I'm going to take it. Actually, I want to read it.
Yeah,
In my treasure.
it's a pretty dry history book.
Yeah.
But it's oddly enough placed right next to the braces, so you can grab that.
Yep.
Returning to your companions, you see the other guards have gone off in disgust, but don't seem like they're about to return to the guard room, seeing as they're on watch. So Haggard, Leanna, and Oberon, you guys meet back up with Oliver and Georgie back in your latrine room.
Do I see the silent image when I come in?
If it's still up, then yeah.
Actually, do you mind if I actually do a prestidigitation to cast a little bit of a foul odor just to make sure the illusion sells?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, I did that.
I'll be like, oh my lord!
What did you do? Did you catch the sewer disease?
Oh,
Nope, just magic.
Ugh, I
Well-
hate magic.
take these, and I'll throw a pair of the braces towards Haggard, and be like, oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh. Pass them out basically, so they've all got a pair.
So,
I
wait.
just... What? You go.
Do we have guard uniforms for these? Because it'd kind of be weird if, I don't have guard uniforms.
Oh, well, we could get some.
Well, no, I had an idea about this, dear Haggard. You
Oh?
are my prisoner. You are all our prisoners.
Hello.
We'll
Oh!
I'll relay the idea. We're basically going to be escorting you towards Ward B, and of course, you're not really our prisoners.
So, do I have to use a fake name for this one?
No. If you want.
Yes!
I'm not going to stop you.
Right.
The
Right.
smile that you have is brilliant.
Well, then you have just arrested Barry Manford.
No.
No, you're doing it wrong. Overall,
Do I
we are
have
gonna.
have a fake name too?
No.
Sure. You wait. Liana should be like.
Delilah Conway.
Sure, that's a good one. Delilah Conway.
Oberon, we are going to be in need of your illusions and your magics when we enter here. Make sure you're prepared to disguise, bewilder, and convince certain guards that we are all prisoners. You are prisoners, and we are the guards. If you can aid us in this, this should be.
Let me clean up this guard real quick, and I'll fix the illusion so it's the guard like cleans himself up, wipes himself down, and like redresses himself. Because I've still got it for like a few minutes, and so I've got another guard as an illusion still, which I can move as part of my action.
Nice.
So we have like 3 guards which we can use. I can use one to like distract someone. Yeah.
Oliver, I just had a thought.
And what thought might that be, Georgie?
We heard when we were walking by Ward B, we heard something about symbols or something in the ward and history lessons. And then when we were in the guard room, there was near the braces there was a history book. You know that really boring history book by
The one I'll have, the one that I wish to read.
yes.
Can I
Is that a book? Is that a book? I love books!
Can I take a quick look, please,
You're
Oliver?
down, Oka.
Please.
As much as it's really
I give him
difficult for me
a
to.
face and it's like, please.
Yes, I'll hand it to
Please? Please?
Yeah.
I want to read too.
Take a quick look at it.
Sure,
Okay.
it's a history book.
Do I
I'm
see
gonna-
anything like very like a little like suspicious like anything about like symbols or anything in the book or?
No, the book doesn't include any symbols.
Ooh, are any of the pages dog-eared?
Also, you can roll me an investigation check on that one, I guess. See if any have particularly been used. Yeah, you're looking at the book.
Okay. Ah!
Wow, yeah.
Whoa!
So they haven't really been like obviously marked, but a few chapters look like they've been looked into particularly, and it's the chapter on who used to rule over Waterdeep, and it talks about several different factions who used to own Waterdeep before its current owners, the Lords of Waterdeep, and it used to be owned by dwarves. There were elves as well, even a race of barbarians once owned Waterdeep, and then its current rulership took over. And that's what the chapter that the rest of it looks like it's never been touched before, but that chapter particularly looks like it's been thumbed through a few times.
Interesting.
Well, shall we be going?
Yeah, we should. But what about like how would they know for prisoners? You should be like manacled or something.
Yes!
I'll look at Oberon and be like, could you illusion manacles around your hands?
I could try and alter this illusion so that it has manacles leading from the guard, so they can like chain together or something.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I'll manipulate the guard illusion I've kept up, and he'll like pull out a pair of manacles and attach them to ourselves.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. And I'm going to try to do prestidigitation, but what ends up is just basically a basically very tiny handcuffs. Well, it's the best I could do.
I'm sure that will be fine. Just
Finger cuffs.
look scared of us because I think everyone thinks we're very intimidating.
Oh yeah.
All right. Okay, I'll try
Yes.
to look scared.
Yes, terrified.
No, please don't hurt me.
Yes, good. Am I doing it right, Oliver? Am I doing
Yes.
I am very frightened. I am very scared.
You are doing me a frighten.
All right, so are you guys headed out to the Ward B?
Alright, just remember, this guard can't talk, okay? So,
Yes, he's Matthew the Mute.
that's right. Cool.
Matthew. Nice name.
All right, so you head towards Ward B, and you see the two guards are on a sealed door with several runes on it. And one of the guards recognizes Oliver and says, so you got your braces in? Good.
I'll bring them up and go, yes, indeed.
Looks like you call yourself a prisoner or two as well.
Yes, transfer from Ward C to Ward B. We found out this one, and I'll elbow Oberon in the chest. Has a penchant for using illusions and magic, so we're just moving him along.
Busy first day, am I right? Yeah.
Magic casters, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I am very scared of these guys.
I guess.
Speaking of which, I just realized, Oberon just realizes that he can't take this guard into this ward. So, at least the...
Yeah, he's like, all right, well, you can go straight in.
This guard is gonna suddenly sprint down the corridor. Illusion, like sprint down, and he's just running the other way for some reason. He doesn't know why.
Didn't we give him a bracer?
I
No.
haven't got braces, have I?
Yes, we've all got a pair.
Okay.
I'll say sorry about that. Matthew's had a bit of a mess in the toilet, and he's over at that house.
Yeah, you could smell it like all the way down the hall.
That's okay. If I had braces, then I'd know that I can keep the image up. Then, okay, my bad. All right, he can continue like escorting us through with the manacles attached to us.
Okay, so yeah, he lets you guys through, and the big sealed door swings open, and you see rows upon rows of cells either side of your corridor that you're walking down. You see that in these cells there are prisoners, all of which seem to be manacled inside their kind of cages that they're in. These cages are pretty small as well, not even big enough for them to really stand up in. And so the conditions that they're living in would look like they're pretty grim at this point. They're kind of living in their own filth. They look like most of them haven't eaten in a very long time, or had a shower in an even longer time. So the group of you head forwards, and Chris, your camera is going fucking wild,
Yes.
my friend.
I'm gonna have to try and. I look like I'm doing some sort of. I'll figure it.
Yeah, take that out and put it in again. There we go. So
There we go.
there we go. You're all fixed.
It did look quite funny.
Yeah, I quite enjoyed it for a bit, but
It was like,
It's like one of those animated images from the internet.
Yeah. I think I was trying to hang myself. Anyway, I'm back.
all right. So yeah, you see down the end of the corridor, which most likely, as you counting them, would be B13. And as you head towards that, you are heckled by several of the prisoners with all sorts of terrible insults. They're kind of shouting hatred towards you. You also notice in B7 there is a
yes.
particularly brutish-looking half-orc who looks to be wearing a necklace of teeth, and you're pretty sure they're not his teeth or just teeth that he's found lying around, because there's kind of like bloodied ends to them, and he's just kind of like growling and banging on the bars as you guys are walking in, just kind of
can I
screaming
just
at
give
him.
him a stern stare?
Sure.
Keep moving, prisoner, and I'll push Leon.
No, don't hurt me!
I turn to the half orc and I say, "I like your necklace."
He just
feel
kind
very
of
awkward.
Yeah, screams back something unintelligible towards you. Just pure hatred and anger.
All right, have a nice one.
Oliver will stop, stare at them from away from the bars, and stare at this prisoner, just to kind of get kind of a study on him. And like, I'd never seen someone so brutish and so violent before, so I'm going to try to stop for a couple of seconds and just look him up and down and see what he's like.
Yeah, you remember like an insight or perception check?
Yeah, I'll go for insight if that's okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm doing well this week.
Yeah. Mind if I join in that insight?
Yeah, for sure.
Because if Oliver is to seriously consider killing someone and breaking like the whole killing other than a monster, then
Yeah.
I want to know if I'm really doing the right thing before I slide a blade into his ribs.
Sure, makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so 21-18 are pretty good reads. In terms of just looking at him, this guy's clearly been in plenty of fights. His wrists are kind of bruised and worn down, where he's been beating people or just beating away at the bars. He looks particularly angry and aggressive towards you. Everything about his body language would suggest that he is, something of a badass, I guess. Amongst the other prisoners, and those around him seem scared of him as well.
Okay, I'm gonna take a step towards the bar and say, Half-Orc, what is your name?
He kind of he's screaming. Do you speak any Orcish?
No, I only have Elvish, Dwarfish, and Thieves' Cant and Common.
Yeah, he says something in Orcish, which he shouts at you.
I'll turn to the right and left at my companions and say, does anybody understand what this brute is saying?
Well, I feel like whatever it is, it's not very nice.
I'll sigh.
That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, you got
Yeah,
the feeling it was something, some 4-letter word, most likely, was what he said back to you.
Okay, then I'm gonna move on.
Sounded like
Yeah, it sounded like it.
Are there like any other guards around in Ward B, or is it just like just the us?
Currently, they don't seem to be patrolling, but likely that they will patrol this area.
We should keep moving. He's down at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So
Let's keep moving.
you head to B13, and you see Hallwinter. Duncan is in his cage. He's got his kind of greasy locks of hair. His legs look as though anyone with a medical training would be able to tell that his knees have both been dislocated in a very torturous, painful way. And he's currently asleep or unconscious. You're not sure which.
I'm going to try and use my thieves' tools to unlock the door, because I obviously don't have keys, do I? I'll unlock the cell.
Wait,
That's
don't
okay.
weren't you given keys?
Was I given keys?
Yeah, you were given keys by your contact. However, there is no lock on the cell.
Oh shoot!
It's magic.
Yeah, instead what you see are these 4 stones before you. And from left to right, these stones have symbols on them. The first symbol is a picture, you're pretty sure, which depicts a modern-day city, perhaps Waterdeep, maybe Neverwinter. The symbol on... This is from left to right as well, if I didn't say. So on the left is that kind of civilized city. The one to the right of that is a symbol of a dwarf. Right of that is a symbol of some kind of barbarian culture. And further on the far right is a symbol of an elven culture.
Oh.
Okay, so this is way beyond my expertise. As in, I'll turn to the rest of them. I'll go magic.
I'm just dancing like really excited.
I just
Be my
look at this
best friend.
and I just realize this is in the history book.
I look at Hag and I'm like, do you have to dance the lock open? What are you doing?
No. Don't you obviously see that book that was read earlier? I mean, she did share. She did share the information.
Yeah, the chapter that we saw that was like gone through like many times, while the other pages were ignored.
Yes.
I'm going to take a
It
step
looks-
back. I want Liana to this, or Hagen, or Oberon.
The book's not going to open a lock.
Or is it? No. And I basically reach for and I could try to take some of the stones out.
The stones don't appear that they can be removed, but it appears that they could be pushed and kind of set into place.
Oh.
I look at
ooh.
Liam and I just say, can you open the book for me? I want to take a look. Maybe this is a code.
Right.
I've read that book. There's nothing interesting in there.
No, that's the thing. It was a chapter on different people that were arrived here before a modern civilization.
Oh, so you think it might be having to be pressed in order, perhaps?
Yeah. Yes.
Wow.
I think that's what this is. This is a code to open the cells.
Be my guest, Liana.
They're just putting locksmiths out of business. It's really tragic.
All right,
Yeah.
take a look at the
Why
book.
did they give us a
I looked
key?
into that chapter again to see like which one is which one was first.
Sure. Yeah, in terms of which civilizations, the order in which the civilizations came up, well, the dwarves were there first in Neverwinter. In Waterdeep. Then the elves took over from them. The barbarians then settled in what was left, and then finally, modern day, the humans, sort of civilized nations, founded New Waterdeep, which is the city that you're currently living in.
Okay, go over to the to where the stones can be pushed, and I put it in that order.
Wait. Which
That's-
what about the city? What about this one? I go to push the city.
No.
No.
The city's last, because this is modern. This is today. That's the present.
Ah,
So that has to go last.
okay.
Get it, girl. Oberon.
So first I pushed the dwarven stone.
It sets into place of a click.
Then I do elven.
I back up.
It also sits into place of a click.
I lean
Barbarian.
forward.
It sets into place of a click.
And then finally, our civilization.
It sets into place of a click. And the cell door just opens a tiny bit.
Yes!
Nice. Nice.
Before it does open, I will place one hand in front of the bars and I want to check for traps.
Alright, roll me a perception check.
That's much better than my usual. Yeah!
Wow.
This week I'm on fire!
So 23, yeah, the roles have been reversed. Yeah, so you check, there don't appear to be any traps of normal make. However, you do notice that there is connected to the stones set in some kind of mechanism which looks like maybe if you pressed it in the wrong order, something was going to go off. But nothing which you can trigger.
I love how you checked that after.
Yeah.
I just...
Wait,
I apologize.
I'm
Oberon.
glad I stalked Oberon.
Oberon raises a good point, though. Why did she give us keys?
Yes. Wait a second. And I go back to look at the orc door to see if there is a keyhole
There is a keyhole
that
on
locks
this
them
door.
up.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
Oh.
I don't like her.
Sounds like we're being
See,
used for their our little adventure is just a means to an end for theirs.
Mm-hmm. We are here to find out what happened to Silvaria. That's why I'm here. And so far we've got Duncan right in front of us, right? We need to get him out as fast
Yeah.
as possible.
He
Has
looks...
he got manacles on or anything?
He is manacled, and he looks like he's unconscious, and his knees definitely are a problem.
Alright, try the key
oh
on them.
dear.
I wanna
The
kinda
key
look
doesn't
around and
open his
see if there's,
manacles.
like exit areas.
There is, there are a couple of exit areas. There's the door that you came from, which we know which will lead out back to your latrine section. There's a door at the far end of this long corridor, which is several hundred feet away, which looks like it heads either deeper into the prison or somewhere out of it. Most likely there are several exits. There is like one skylight up in the ceiling, which is possible to get to, but you'd need some rope or some spider climbing abilities to get out from.
Or somebody who can parkour like a cat, maybe?
You would need to. So the bricks in this place are very like slick and wet, so you wouldn't actually be able to climb up. You don't think, unless you had some kind of device or mechanism to help you do that. Also, there's no
Wait
way
a
in hell
second.
Hallwinter is getting out that way with his legs as they currently are.
we can lever him up, I guess. But I'm going to check my burglar's pack. I have 50 feet of rope.
Well, do you think my spider climb will help you give you a little bit of advantage with that parkouring?
Will it? Will?
Yeah. Spider climb lets you just climb up walls, right?
Yeah.
It's like the catch-all.
Yeah.
Did you say the manacles don't open when we tried the key on them?
That's correct.
Oh.
Well, I can see why we're here today. And it's not for this guy here. It's for that thing there.
The green one.
The green one.
The green,
Oh.
the grayish.
Okay, well, I'll turn to Georgie and I'll tap her bow and say, "We don't have to open the bars."
It's true.
What? No! We're
I
not
wasn't.
doing anything like that.
Can I take a look at the manacles?
Tap my bow.
Fine, you can tap mine.
No! I'm
Uh,
perfectly content.
The manacles seem to be made out of perhaps an iron or a steel. There is no lock to unlock these. They would appear to be.
No, any specific symbols on it or anything?
There aren't symbols on it, no. But you can tell that it is magical.
If only I prepared knock.
You hear Hallwinter kind of. Who's there?
Duncan, it's me. It's Georgie.
Get some clerical care to this guy, Oberon.
Oh,
Remember us?
violet
I could
gods.
try.
I'm
We
in.
burn out spells.
I'm
I
in
could
hell.
try and cure it.
I'm in hell.
No, you're just in prison, dear. I mean, well, yes, I guess.
And
your
you're
point.
my jailer.
No, I'm your rescuer. It's great. You're going to be fine.
What? What?
We're busting you out, buddy.
Can
I'm
I
gonna
check
have to
on his
heal him.
leg to see if I can undislocate them?
Yeah, I mean, once dislocated, it is possible to relocate. However, yes, they are, Vera, my bad. It got changed, I think, when Chris's camera flicked off. Yeah, the point being, though, is that Hallwinter doesn't look like he could withstand much pain at the moment. So, it would be incredibly painful to put the knee back into place, and it could do him in, or it could just make him fall completely unconscious for a while.
I will suggest that we let Oberon's curative magics do its work on him.
Okay. I don't know how this is going to work. This is mostly for wounds, but I could try and pop his knees back in with a cure wound.
I wouldn't know. It's your expertise.
Yes, I don't understand magic.
Alright, if I do this, I'll be burnt out of spells, but here goes. And I'll cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Right.
And also, at the same time, I'll probably put a gag in his mouth just to make sure he's not gonna roar.
Smart idea.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I'll grab a bit of cloth and just put it in his mouth and then muffle it.
Cool.
Oh,
So
nice.
nice, very nice. So 16 healing, rather. So you just he comes back around. He's like, my legs, they feel much better. I think I can walk, at least for a bit. I don't think I can run, but
Wait,
get
I
me out
have
of here.
something for that.
You do?
What?
Yes, and basically I pull out a couple of, I think it's cricket legs for Longstrider.
Nice.
I'm just basically reaching into a bag. I just have a Felix bag of tricks, essentially. So, no, it's a pinch of dirt. Okay. So basically, here. And I basically rub some of the dirt on his legs. It's like, here, this ought to help you in a pinch. Ha! Pinch, get it? Because I'm pinching dirt, and it's on his legs, and I said it's in a pinch, and I'm bad at humor.
Oh, my head. And this. Okay.
Arch.
Yeah, I'm feeling better. Don't know what you can do about these
Alright.
manacles, though.
Um.
Can I
Do they
maybe,
actually
like,
have-
investigate them, like the magic in these, to see if I can reverse it?
Yeah, you can roll me an
Are they
Arcana
magic?
check. They definitely are
Oh,
magic. Yeah.
I'll also try and have a look at them. They're magical.
I will as well.
Yeah, Arcana checks all around.
24.
Ah!
Not to look at the manacles.
24. So, Leanna, these are I have a basic kind of bonding spell on them. They can be disenchanted or dispelled via magic, but most they've got resistance to most non-magical weapons. So it's going to be difficult to break them out from that. There is no lock. At the same time, you hear the door open from behind you, and you see your contact, the guard of the red hair, and behind her are several other guards, and she's pointing at you. There they are.
I close the door.
So
How can you close the door?
I get the illusion to my guard illusion to run at them like full speed. Are they coming in behind? So we have like a. Could we
Yeah.
run away the other way?
You
down
could
the
run
thing?
away from them, yeah. It's time to roll some initiative before anything.
Oh no!
Anything
dear,
else?
oh dear.
That
Oh,
Oh,
dear.
no.
traitorous,
Will.
traitorous redhead. I'm sure her hips are huge.
Wait.
Her
Do we
hips.
not-
Her hips do lie.
The hips. The hips.
Oh, was it the
Oh
hips?
my god.
Did she have big hips?
I gave it away to you guys. I told you she had good hips.
Oh shit!
Damn it.
Should have known.
What?
Don't lie.
I rolled a nat 20.
Yep. And I'm actually going to go at least at the top this session.
I can't believe.
The luck has
Alright.
reversed this way round.
Yeah. Lauren's lost it and Leon's got it. It's great.
Hey,
Thanks,
I'm
Georgie.
So, so Leanna, you rolled a 23. Oko rolled a 14. For Hagen, always write Haggis when I write them down. 14. With Oliver rolled a 21.
I did indeed.
Nice. We got, oh dear, Chris on a 15 with Oberon, and Georgie on a 5. Georgie Porgy, and then we got the guards on an 18. Okay, cool. So turn order is looking a little bit like Leanna going first, followed by Oliver, the guards, Oberon, Hagen, and then Georgie. So, Leanna, it's your turn. You are 30 feet away from them, where they've just opened the door. There's a corridor behind you, which is about 100 feet away, where the next door is, that you think might lead out of here. What are you
I'm
gonna
gonna
do?
shoot a fireball at them.
Okay.
What?
I just go, eh.
Alright.
I gotta roll a dexterity.
Oh no!
I gotta roll a
Dexterity.
dexterity saving throw.
Alright. A 4 is not good, a 14, and a 7. I'm guessing all
They all
fails?
fail.
Nice.
What? Really?
Yes. My
What's your
DC
spell DC?
15.
Yeah.
And they all take 36 points of fire damage.
Nice. So, you see the contact with her, red hair and fantastic hips. As you launch this fireball towards her, she holds up her hand, and this blue shield of energy and magic is held up, and it withstands the fireball, just kind of batters against it and rages against it, and she smiles. Yeah.
Wait. Was that supposed to happen, dear?
No. No, that was not supposed to happen.
It just, it did not happen. Oh God.
I think I think that was the ex-apprentice.
Okay,
No
that
crap! Oh yeah, I didn't say crap.
it
Sorry
is.
for popping. Sorry for...
It's all good. It's all good. Leanna, do you want to move on your turn?
Towards the door, the opposite door.
Run!
The
Run.
opposite door. I'm running.
Fireball
All right.
and pee.
I didn't know the fireball was gonna hit anyone.
It's Oliver's turn.
Okay, so immediately as that fireball goes off, I see that they're immune to some sort of magic. I'm going to dash. Well, not actually. I'm not going to use dash. I'm going to move back as far towards the opposite door that you said might be an exit, while lifting the bow off of my shoulders, skidding to my knees, and firing an assassinate shot at the foot of the Actually, no, screw it. She screwed us over. I'm going to fire straight at her.
Let's do it.
Hope to end her life.
Hello.
Oh,
He said he'd never kill.
oh.
34 piercing damage.
Wow.
If she's got less than 18.
Wow. Yeah, that is definitely a hit. So you don't quite kill her, but you see this arrow go right just above her heart into her shoulder. She stumbles back with a shriek against the wall, and she's clutching it in pain. Ah!
I will say to the rest, killing her is like killing a monster, because all traitors are monsters.
What?
Ooh,
Shoot.
I like it.
That's the end of my go.
Wow, savagery. It's the guard's turn. So Oliver and Leanna have moved away, but Georgie, Hagen, Oberon, and Mr. Hallwinter are together. And you see the contact, and she pushes out a hand, and she's doing one right back at you. Can you go a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
Oh, damn!
Oh, dang. Hold on.
Oh, girl.
Dex saving throw for all of us.
For everyone except from Oliver and Leanna.
Okay.
Oh my god. What?
Oh dear, oh dear. So, Hagen saves, but Georgie and Oberon do not.
Oh.
Yeah.
29 fire damage.
Oh my god. I'm doing it.
At least it's not doubled.
It's true. So she just launches this power right back at you. And everyone's still standing?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Alright,
I feel
so
bad for you.
That's insane.
so one of the guards is going to shoot an arrow towards Oliver in retaliation, which is going to be a 13 versus your armor class.
I duck out the way.
Yeah. The other one is going to shoot at the fleeing form of Liana on a 10 versus your armor class.
That misses. I duck.
I need to run a concentration check for my illusion.
So
It's
nice. Oh yeah. Down it goes. Okay, Oberon, it is your turn. They're also moving
Okay.
towards you as well, so they're getting closer.
These manacles, he's still attached to them, and I can't, like, free him.
You know, not by conventional means is Hallwinter's manacles
No.
coming off, it seems like.
Do I think that maybe an Eldritch Blast might be able to smash the metal apart, like,
It,
in elite?
it might also destroy his hands, but it would most likely destroy the manacles.
We're, like, okay. But can he move with those? Can he, like, get away from the cell?
He
Is
can currently
is
move,
tied
yeah.
to-
His manacles are over his hands, yeah.
Okay, in that case, I won't worry. He can just run with it. I'll pass him a dagger. That's all I've got on me as a weapon.
He's
And
like
I
holding a dagger in his manacled hands. Like, thanks!
I will run and make it go all the way to the end of the corridor, and I'll also dash if I can to try and escape. What do I see at the end of this corridor? Is there a way out?
Yeah, at the end of the corridor, there's a door,
Okay,
which is currently closed.
I'll kick that open. If it's
Sure, yeah. So, yeah. So you bust it open, and it's a door which is a staircase which is leading downwards.
downwards. Okay, I'll dash all the way down the stairs then.
Nice. Okay, cool. We do have our first viewer decision to bring in, and so we will do that once I'm thinking of this. Okay, so here's what I want to know from you guys, chat. What happens when the prison goes into lockdown mode? What happens when the prison goes into lockdown mode? Underneath that line in chat, throw out your ideas.
Nothing.
Thanks, Gareth.
Nothing happens.
Nothing at all. Says Oberon, he's rushing, dashing down the staircase behind. Hagen, it's your turn.
Oh yes. All right. Who has the keys right now? Who has the keys right now? I'm just wondering.
That's a good question. I don't know actually who had the keys.
I think Oliver.
I think Oliver had them. Yeah,
I think Oliver.
I want to say Oliver.
Well then. All right. And I'm guessing, how delicate was that lock that the orc was on?
It looks like it could be busted open.
Okay, well, I am going to take a couple of, and I'm like, how many feet am I away from it?
10 feet away.
Okay, well, let's see. All right. Well, I'm going to let loose a magic missile at my level 1 toward that lock. And I'm just to save this, I'm gonna just use it at my first level. So that's 1, 2, 3 at that. And with the rest of whatever feet I have left, I'm going to try to join the rest of the crew exiting the door.
All right, fantastic. So yeah, you bust open the lock and you hear the half-orc just... and he's headed straight towards the contact and the guards, and he is not stopping.
Well played.
Well played.
Why
Georgie.
would I choose to kill him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just, on my turn, I'll just turn, I'll run and catch up with Hagen and, like, tap it.
What about Duncan?
Did I not leave him?
It's his
Yeah.
turn.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, well then, okay, well,
in fact, Duncan needed to roll a dexterity save for the fireball.
No.
Oh, he did.
13 is not enough. So DC 14. So he took 29 damage. So currently Hallwinter goes down. He's unconscious again.
Then for my turn, I will carry Duncan to the stairs.
Okay.
If the other guards are now occupied, I'll just.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's possible. So, you kind of come on, Duncan, and he's coming with you. Slightly crispier than before. You have a toasty Duncan Hallwinter with you. So you guys are at the. You guys are at the staircase. You shut the door behind you as you look at the half-orc who's just screaming in battle and beginning to lay into the contact. You close the door before you see the end of the fight, as you get the feeling that they're going to still continue to fire arrows towards you. You're at the staircase, and we're going to go out of combat here for a bit, but still with some expediency as the group of you form back up together and start exploring down this staircase. So I believe Oberon was the first one down there. So Oberon, you can roll me a perception check here.
Okay.
Oh,
11. Not very good.
11 isn't great. So you've come to a series of entrances to tunnels. It seems like you're in a kind of underground sort of area, further below than you were before. There are 3 doors, and which all lead to tunnels. You can see through a little window to each of them. There are several other doors within each corridor, so it looks like another holding cell for patients, maybe. For prisoners. But on each of the doors is labeled Patient A, Patient B, and Patient C.
oh.
I do not believe we should get these doors.
Oh man. I just run up to the patient B. No,
Alright, yeah.
You have to go forward. The only way.
Yeah, so you open it up, and like I mentioned, nothing immediately happens. You're in another tunnel with several other doors within that one. It seems as you're walking through this tunnel that there's almost like a viewing area, like a viewing gallery. You can see through windows. The doors appear to be heavily padlocked and almost like chained up, as if they don't want whatever is inside to get out. But looking through the window, you see what was once a man, but clearly is no longer wholly human, because this creature inside this large kind of living area, which it looks to be chained up in, is humanoid, at least in figure. It has these huge bulging muscles on its arms, which actually end in strange sucker-like tentacles, and it has a whole series of those. Its eyes used to maybe once be 2, but there are at least 6 of them now in an almost bug-like display. The creature is looking around the room. Its skin is red and swollen, and in the room there is not too much else in here. It doesn't look like they've given it much else. It is completely chained up. It doesn't react when you guys look in the window. And
Everyone's thinking, what manner of creature is this? It's totally alien to him.
looking in the different doors, it seems like these are different rooms which they may experiment on. There are like surgery tables, even like torture tables as well, racks and the like. And you notice that down the end of the corridor there is a door which looks like it might lead out and up again into the prison proper.
Oh, this was supposed to be a prison. What are they doing down here?
Terrifying.
It's horrible.
There looks like there's a way out.
Ghastly.
Point towards the stairs that go back up again.
Yes, I would like to not be here anymore.
Yeah, let's go.
So
Can I
go.
do a quick look
Hold
around
on.
to see if there's any? Are there any papers around or anything, or is it all just bleak, tortured instruments?
yeah, you could roll me a perception check.
Oh, I'm so bad at perception, but I'll do it.
No, you don't spot any papers around here.
Oh, this is more like me.
I'm gonna go ahead and. Do you mind if I try making a look around and see if any of the patients are like conscious or talking?
Sure,
like
sure.
that.
You've only
If I-
spotted the one patient in here. You can
Okay.
roll me an perception check. Sorry. Just get a
Okay.
better look around the room real quick. No, you don't spot anything, but you do hear shouting going from behind you. They went down here, and you know that you're.
Run, run.
Yeah,
I
we-
start
we-
running.
We're
Let's
running!
keep
We're
moving.
running! We're running! Running!
So
I would like to use my bonus action to dash, but you know I won't. I'll be the polite gentleman and I'll kind of stay back to make sure everyone's running.
is anyone helping Georgie with
With
Horwinter?
Duncan?
Yeah,
Yes, that is exactly what I would do.
it's just
Thank
dragging
you.
this huge guy down the stairs.
Ugh,
I'm so weak.
You're a fighter.
so am I. I've got 8 strength too.
I'm agile, Oberon. I'm agile.
Okay, well, quick, I'll lead the way and go head down the
Wait,
passage.
would it help if he was smaller?
Oh no,
I
Good dude.
we got no time.
yes, but I don't know that he would like that very much.
No, let's just keep moving. I'll put one
Okay.
arm over my shoulder.
Let's go.
So
Gotta
you
get down to those sewers again. It's the only way we'll get out of here.
okay?
I'm
So
afraid of spiders.
This goes back up to the prison by the looks.
Anywhere but here.
So-
Anywhere but here.
you guys.
I'm with Georgie on this one.
Yeah, you guys head out up to the staircase, and you find yourself pretty much where you were before, which is by the latrines and near the guard room as well. However, you see that leading, just before the latrine door, is some kind of magical barrier, and you begin to hear
no!
a growling as well. It's also a barrier around the guardroom door, and you spot about 20 feet ahead of you, sniffing the air, a hound, which does not look like any kind of normal creature. It's got fiery eyes, and it seems to be made out of fire as well.
I just start checking the barrier to see what to do.
I
was
will
like,
knock an arrow. Be ready to fire upon it if it moves towards us.
Yeah, it's kind of.
I will
I
basically.
find a way. I try to look at the barrier to see if I can do anything about it.
I will
Okay.
roll initiative.
I'll. Okay.
Jesus, Oberon.
the only way through. We're gonna kill.
All right, we'll stay the same initiative order as we had before, I guess.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yay!
Oh, yes.
I would have preferred.
Damn you, Will.
Natural 20 on Oberon.
Denied.
Gone into the ether.
So, there we go. So, yeah, technically, well, let's stay in the same order. So, Leanna, you wanted to look at the door?
Yeah, I'm trying to look at the door and see if I can find a way to reverse this damn barrier.
Yeah, roll me a Arcana check. It's not bad at all. So it is clearly a magical barrier. You know there's a couple of ways to overcome it with sheer magical force, or if you knew what the passcode was, it's possible that it would recognize the voice of it's like a modern day door. Recognize the voice of he or she who created the door, and if there was a password, then that could shut it off.
I can mimic the voice, but can't do anything about the passcode.
I feel like I might know it, but I'm not sure because I don't see anything that could resemble a passcode.
Open.
Could I still attack?
What's the Elvish word for friend? Yeah, you could. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna use Ray of Frost on the Hellhound.
Okay.
22.
22 is a hit.
12.
12 damage. It does not like that.
Oh.
Does not like that at all. So you send out this freezing ray towards you, and you hear a kind of whimper of that animal pain. But it's still coming.
Best dog noise ever.
Thanks, man.
Hellhound remind you of Dudley?
Does the fire die down a bit on it, or is
It
it
triggers
still
you.
going?
I mean, the fire in the creature seems like it couldn't be put out unless it were dead. It's like the core of it. But, a couple of flames are, chilled out a little bit when she casts the Ray of Frost. Okay, so that's Leanna. Oliver.
Okay, so you said there's only one Hellhound at the moment.
Currently one, but you hear others beginning to kind of
Okay,
bark out in recognition. Like wolves.
I still had my bow and my arrow knocked, so I'm just going to release an arrow at it. And because of my I'm above it in initiative. I get an assassination, correct?
That is correct, yeah.
Oh,
Ooh. Not quite.
never mind.
Yep, that's a miss.
And I will use my bonus action to duck behind Oberon as a hide action.
On 4 HP. I'm like, oh.
I'm just still like trying to figure out like how to reverse this door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
All right.
would you like me to roll stealth, or are you just gonna?
Yeah, you can roll stealth. Yeah, you can roll stealth.
Okay.
On my turn, I'm just gonna hide behind you.
Oh god.
Okay, well,
I get sneak attack.
oh, dude. So, so it's the hound's turn. It is going to open up its mouth and exhale a 15-foot cone of fire upon Oliver, Oberon, and Georgie. So the three of you can roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh yes, I can.
There you do.
I'm dead.
Oh, buddy, it's DC 12.
Oh my god, I can't roll for shit today.
Yeah, so you guys are going to take this amount of fire damage. 27 fire damage. Damn, I rolled well on that one.
What?
Yep.
I'm,
Or half as much on a failed save.
I'm
Successful save. So how many of us are down?
Down.
down.
Alright.
2. We're 2 down.
2 down.
I'm okay.
Also, our friend probably just took a death saving throw.
Just dragging Duncan with him. Well, he's okay. He's the. If this were a video game, you'd be reset to the next chapter because your convoy man has died. But the hound's turn is over. Oberon, it's your turn. Good turn. So roll a death saving. Roll a death saving throw.
Okay.
Yes. Oh,
Nice. Woohoo! So that's one save. Very
I
nice.
love how he's got a rip marker over his portrait. It's brilliant.
Yeah. Until he succeeds, we'll keep that up there. So that's Oberon's turn. Hagen, it's your turn. You got this hellhound before you. Looks pretty wounded.
Okay. He looks pretty wounded. Well, I have two ideas, but I actually am going to go. It's like, cold. Might as well go with that and basically cast Ray of Frost. Roll that. Dang nabbit.
Damn.
Dang nabbit.
Sorry.
Why did I go with Ray of Frost?
Gosh, borrowed it.
Is Georgie down as well?
Yes.
Oh.
We did take a fireball and a whatever that was.
Yeah, you did eat a fireball and a fire breath from the hellhound. So, Hagen, anything else you want to do?
Well, I guess I don't have any bonus actions or anything else I can do.
You can help me find something.
I'll look around for something to.
Yeah, you can roll a check.
Yeah. What check do you want me to roll?
I'll let you roll a quick
Perception.
perception check on that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's better, I guess.
Okay. So, above the door, you see a dwarven symbol.
Wait. I have a free. Wait, can I take a free action? No. Dang it! I had to wait till my next turn to do that. Darn it.
To read it?
Well, I
What do you
have
wanna do?
stone cutting, so.
Oh, okay. That gives you advantage on stone-based checks, right? Something like that?
Yes,
History
12
checks
to-
when you make that?
It's a history check on origin is on historic origin. So history check. Should I wait till next turn to do that, or
I'll let you roll a history check.
okay?
Thank Pelor.
Okay.
Not that great, though.
So, you know that Waterdeep was previously named Nimoar's Hold by the dwarves.
Ooh.
Nimors, I guess Nimors Hold. There you go. No S on the end of that one.
Nemours holds.
So that's what you know. That'll be your turn, though. So, Georgie, death saving throw time.
Come on, you can do this. I believe in the unconscious Georgie.
Don't leave in the bow.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
There you go.
Yes.
It's more like it. Nice. So that is Georgie's turn. Top
Yeah.
round 2, Deanna, it's your turn.
Do I see the dwarven symbol on there?
You can roll me a perception check.
Okay. I can do that.
Yep, you spot it.
Okay. I just look over to Hagen. It's like, do you know anything about this symbol?
Yes, it's. Well, you see, there's a little bit of history and that has to do with Waterdeep. You know, we used to call it Nobles Holds.
I'll be holding my boat like, fight! Damn it, fight!
I'll be googling.
Nobles Holds? Nobles Holds.
Yeah, the
No more.
no one's on. As you kind of like shout that out repeatedly, you see the arcane barrier just zoop, out of existence.
I just say, you beautiful.
That's a free action, right?
bastard,"
Yeah.
And then I go over and cast Ray of Frost on the Hellhound again.
Okay, fantastic. I'm loving these puzzles.
19.
That's a hit. Hey Valdo.
Slow.
9.
9 is maths. Okay, so the creature is dead, because it does not like cold damage whatsoever. However, you do hear the baying of other hounds drawing close, as if that hound has called out to the others and is drawing others near. So not far away from you, most likely. You can hear them getting closer, but...
I get everyone to get in here. Go.
Yeah, I believe that on the initiative order I was next, I would pick
Oliver, your turn.
Georgie up
Yeah.
and then use a bonus action to dash with her.
Okay, sure, nice.
And then I'll say, Hagen, goddammit,
Yes!
pick up Oberon and Duncan. And I'll just run in.
No.
I'm weak as it is, so I'll probably drop her halfway, but
You drop her
It's
down
the
into
ball
the
that counts.
latrines. Yeah.
Is now a bad time to say I have a 10 in my strength score?
That's the perfect time for that. So Oliver and Georgie, you guys, you throw her over your shoulder and you manage to carry her down. You open up the section to the latrines and you start heading down. And you're now at the end of your turn. You can be at the bottom of the latrine section by the sewer grate, which leads into the sewers itself. So that is Oliver's turn. So Oberon, my friend, it's time to run the death saving throw.
Lovely.
Come on.
Yeah, nail him.
Yes, you can do this.
2 6 or 2 or 2.
Coming around.
One
2 for
more,
2.
then you're safe.
Yep.
Then you're safe.
So Hagen, your turn, my friend.
Oh, this is
Well,
so good.
I can only grab one person because it's like,
Oberon, obviously.
well, let's see. Wait a second, and I fiddle through my spells, and it's like, wait,
Enlarge.
Oberon, you're not going to like this, and I basically do enlarge, reduce him.
Nice.
So it's like okay, I could actually carry 2 now. So so that basically makes him one size lower, and I'll try to pick both of them up at the same time.
Nice.
Would that be just strength?
Yeah,
Just
straight up
strength?
strength, I think, to get them down.
This is going to be horrible. This is horrible. I can just say that.
It's not bad. So you're gonna take him there, but you're gonna as halfway down the ladder into the latrines, you're gonna drop him. And so
It can help flying.
so yeah, you guys are dropped unceremoniously into the latrine excrement. It doesn't do any damage, but you are going to be once again literally covered in shit. So that is Hagen's turn.
Am I in the sewer as well, or am I still like above ground?
Yeah, you're still above ground. So Georgie, it's your turn.
Go, Georgie.
You can do it. I'm carrying you. You've got to do it.
The carry, there we go. 15. So, 4 for 4 on death save. So, Liana, top of round 3, it's your turn. You just turn and you see a group of hellhounds, 3 of them, rushing towards you.
Free. Oh, sorry.
I
Free.
step into the street and I say the magic word to see if the barrier opens up again.
Nice. So yeah, you step aside, clown the door. You say "Nimmer's hold," and whoom, the barrier goes back up again, and the hellhounds crash into it with a smack. And
Newfound respect.
yeah, you see him just kind of bashing against it and barking at it. You hear the shouts of other guards, but you can quite quickly get down into down the ladder to be with your friends at the bottom of the latrine. So that's Liana's turn. Oliver, you've got a sewer grate. The last time you closed a sewer grate, there was a gigantic spider down the bottom of it.
Well, I know that it couldn't have stayed there for that long. But
No, spiders
on my back,
spiders aren't patient creatures that wait to hunt their prey.
with Georgie on my back, I'll lift it up and check down the hole.
So, yeah, you just like really quickly just lift the thing up and slam it back down again to see what you saw. You don't see a spider there.
Okay, with her on my back, I'm going to try to climb down the ladder. I
Okay.
apologise in advance, Lauren.
But she's caked in, latrine excrement. You're throw over your back, and now you are too. And the group of you can climb down into the sewage system below, kind of taking us out of combat order here.
Oh, are we out of initiative now?
Yeah, we're out of the initiative order as you guys do manage to escape, and you find yourselves back down in the sewers with the screams from above still present but much faded into the background. You're once again in these dank, dark sewers with the dripping fluids everywhere and a nice flowing sewage running between the sidewalks.
I cast light.
Yeah,
Nice.
I will place Georgie against one of the walls, and I will say, like, come on, you guys are the first friends I've ever had. You are not dying on me, and I will attempt, despite being really crap at it, I will attempt a medicine check. To see
Nice.
if I can help.
Don't kill me.
I'm helping.
Hagen has got Duncan currently. Nice. So, Georgie is stabilized. So we can get rid of it.
Excellent. And then immediately turn towards Oberon and go, where is he?
He's right here. Only he's a lot smaller.
You've turned him into a gnome.
Tiny.
He's
well,
so
you can put
cute.
him.
Wait, no, we need to stop this.
To be Oberon.
Never
Yeah,
change.
we need to stop his bleeding. Despite the cuteness, we can't be distracted by that.
Right.
Yes.
15.
Nice. So Oberon is also stabilized.
Wait, that's.
Do I come around then?
No,
or
go after Duncan.
Oh, Duncan
Oh,
is
it becomes
stabilized.
fire.
Yeah.
Okay, so
does that mean I'm conscious now? As well? Or do I just stabilize? I'm like.
technically you guys would need to roll a d4 after you stabilize to see how many hours until you're awake. So so we're all for Duncan as well.
It's okay. I've got you. I'll carry you all the way if I have to.
Duncan's gonna be up first.
2 hours.
Well, we find a lawn and we just set him down and what do you know?
Oberon's fine. He can be carried as tiny.
When I look towards Hagen, the look will be of pure evil, and I'll say, "We are not staying down here. There are spiders."
Right.
I'm
And
gonna
I'm gonna
agree with Oliver on this one. We should find our way back to the Thieves Guild.
wait. We should
How-
probably. I should probably do a quick perception check. Make sure there isn't any evil things.
Liana, Hagen,
Good idea.
do you have any magics that I've seen before that allow you to move great distances instantaneously? I don't know.
did
what
have a spell. I did have a spell, but I used it when we were escaping the spider. I can't really.
I have-
Get a long rest.
Then we don't rest, and I'll pick Georgie back up. Ah!
I'll pick up
Go,
Duncan.
let's go.
I'm so light.
Yeah, but I've got 8 strength as well.
I actually have 12 strength. I'll carry Duncan.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll keep carrying the chibi. I'll carry the chibi then.
I like it. So yeah, the group of you are wary for any giant spiders that might be in the vicinity, but you don't see any.
Yeah.
You return back to the 9th finest brewery in the multiverse, which is the front for the Assassin's Guild.
God,
Yeah.
no
Holy,
one died.
holy spider turd! We are back.
Quest complete, and at the end of this session, you guys are all going to level up for
Oh, nice.
having
Level
gotten
up.
out of there successfully.
I get a special treat.
So the group you return, and you're back in the kind of communal area where the assassins of Six Fingers make their stay. Six Fingers and his companions immediately get to dressing your guys' wounds, healing you up, and giving you all the benefits of a long rest, which you will all need, I think.
Thank you. I'm eternally grateful.
So, yeah, Six Fingers says, calm, rest. You have all done your work very well. We will speak with Hallwinter when you are all feeling rested and see what he knows.
I look over at 6
Hold on.
Leah, Oliver and Georgie have caught a sewage disease. They maybe need to be treated for that.
Yes, I have heard of this disease. I have a friend. She is a druid. I will ask
more
her
of your
to...
friend.
Wait. Is this a friend like the other friend you sent
Yeah.
us to?
No more of your friends.
What?
Because there's something
Hey,
we
I
gotta
didn't-
talk about this friend.
I never called her a friend. I said she was a contact who I did not know if I trusted or not, as I warned you in advance.
Oh, well, she's completely untrustworthy, darling. Don't
No,
trust her.
no, don't trust her.
Let me
No.
settle your
I
mind.
had to put an arrow in her heart.
Oh,
And then
dear.
I'll go, oh, that was dark, wasn't it? And I looked at my companions and go, I'm not normally this dark.
I think that you're the contact. I think the contact was the apprentice because she did have big hips and red hair.
Well, Six Fingers would have known.
No, red hair. No, that is not her.
Oh, okay, but she did have big hips.
Well,
Are you
then
saying
you
that-
should have known.
Well, we're back now, and we are safe, correct? Have we all had like a long rest now?
Yeah, you guys have got to benefit a long rest. Six Fingers, he says, I apologize for my contact, but it seems that you were successful, so she must have been good for at least something. What did she betray you in exactly?
Well, she wanted to kill, well, let's just say there's a dangerous orc loose in the prison right now.
Half orc.
Ah, yes.
Half orc. He's dangerous and he's, deadly, and he said a lot of colorful words.
Ah, that would be my nephew.
Oh.
Oh, wait a second.
The contact wanted to kill your nephew?
It would seem so, yes.
You had killed him!
I can't say I blame her. He has been quite troublesome in the past. Not a particularly good thief. I told his father that I would train him, but he was a bit too brutish even for me. He was incarcerated. Most likely, this contact of ours has been bought out by other friends.
Other friends.
I will honestly want to know how Oberon and Georgie are before we move on, because they were quite hurt. I'd want to ask about their well-being, because, like, as in Oliver's head, this is like the first group of friends he's ever had, and he's just trying to not lose them, and he's being overly friendly. Like, are you okay? Yeah, you took this, and I just want to make sure you're fine.
Never had a near-death experience before, but
Oh,
thanks for getting me out.
I've had several. You'll get over them. It's fine.
I can still smell the burnt hair all over my body.
I'll stop brushing the ashes off his armor.
I still feel a little nauseated. Was there something about, druid?
Yes.
Curing things?
I have sent for my friend. She will be here soon, and she promises a swift cure till the end of your sewage problem.
I hug Six Fingers.
He feels very awkward when you hug him. Like, yes. Six Fingers is not used to this physical
Six
contact.
Fingers, may I ask one question?
Yes.
Do you have a bathtub? I smell like shit.
Of course, yes. Perhaps it would be best that you all bathe before we speak
I'll
with
take
Mr.
my leather
Holland.
armor off. Let's go.
There's more to that prison than just prisons, isn't there? There was something weird down there. Some kind of monster. I don't know. Torture chambers? Experiments? What on earth?
Saw a guy with 6 eyes in there.
Perhaps our friend Hallwinter will know more. He did spend some
Yes,
time
Duncan.
inside.
Duncan said that people had been going missing. Maybe that's where they went.
Right.
So you guys take baths and get rested and well. The druid hasn't yet arrived with the sewage potion, anti-sewage potion, but she is expected soon. Six Fingers promises. Hallwinter is still in his bed. He's needing a bit more recovering than the most of you guys. So he's still kind of wrapped up in plenty of bandages. And you see him and he's like, oh, thanks so much for getting me out of there. I don't think I could survive much longer in that place. It was horrible.
We weren't going to leave you there, dear.
I have questions for you, Hallwinter.
Yeah, I should be.
Very, very nice, easy questions, Oliver.
I should be up for it.
apologise. I will step back because she intimidates me slightly. No, like, I just need to know what happened to my friend.
Right.
You're okay. Just give me simple questions. I can give you simple answers.
All right.
Okay.
What is the meaning of life?
No, simple questions. Simple questions.
Oh.
Simple
Hallwinter's
questions.
brain explodes.
Small questions. All right.
Alright, did you
So-
see her Savara's wine get poisoned?
No, I didn't.
Yes, my question is about Sivaria too.
What? Go ahead then. What is it?
I want to know what you two were up to and why she was poisoned. She had hired me to do a little bit of snooping around in the Yinth family estate, and then she's poisoned. My father was there, and everything seemed to go topsy-turvy after that. I need to know what happened.
I don't know exactly what happened that night, but I know that she was just about to tell me what she thought was the most important lead in this case. And that might be why she was killed. She might have known too much, and well, I imagine they must have thought she told me, and that's why they took me away.
Duncan, do you not know the specific details? Because these specific details can save me a hell of a lot of time and effort. If you do, my friend, I'll be in your eternal favors.
I do. I know something. I know this much.
Yeah, I know that you sometimes exaggerate, and I've heard from Georgie that sometimes you can. I'll stop. As she's full in the face, I'll go. Carry on, Duncan.
So he says so. So here it is. The entire Waterdavian government are controlled by the Yint family, who are actually snake people in disguise.
Oh, come on, Duncan!
Don't wait. Hold on. Wait. Snake people.
Yeah.
Snake people, of all things.
And Oscar Yinf is their leader, and he's got the whole city watch on his payroll. They were going to turn me into one of them. Downstairs, they've been taking people and doing weird stuff to them with the drugs. With the drugs.
I'll look at Georgie and just sigh and go, "We rescued him."
Wait, Duncan, you may still be a little delirious from being tortured. I've known Oscar Yinth since I was a little girl.
Can I take a look at Duncan to see if there's like anything like unnatural about him? Like maybe it's like his arms, his skin.
Yeah, he seems.
Yeah,
other than
a snake person.
yeah. You give him a thorough inspection. He seems to be well, other than the fact that he's been injured. But he says, "Well, wait.
Like nothing like anything like scaly or."
Nope, nothing snake-like at all about him. No. He says, "Wait, there's more. Silvaria. She told me that night. She gave me a name of it. A dealer who's connected with all of it, who knows more."
Okay.
The name was Graham.
Are you joking me, Duncan? Seriously, tell me you're jesting me right now.
No, his name was Graham. Graham, that's his name. That's what I was told.
Missing teeth? Balding?
That's the description she gave.
And I could have just paid him gold and avoided all of this. Are you serious? I know this, Duncan, and he held information back. Sneaky, and I'll just grit my teeth, bite my fist, and be angry.
Oliver, are you okay?
Yes. Graham is an acquaintance of mine that has lied to me. I paid him good gold to tell me information on my own family, and he missed out all of this. He should have mentioned it.
Well, I guess we have our next target then.
Oh, target, yes indeed.
Wait, we're killing more people now?
No,
I just want to get back to Oscar Yinth being a snake person? Is anyone still stuck on that?
Duncan's telling tales. He's obviously mental, and I'll pat him on the head.
No, Duncan, no.
But we saw the truth.
Does that mean
we
that
saw
the Yinth family doesn't actually like me?
Wait, but you must know the drugs. They do weird things when you can't take them. The people in prison, they were hooked on them. When they were taken in.
Drugs?
Yeah, he looks at. Yeah, he looks at it like it's the devil, and he says,
"Duncan,
yeah.
How much is all this worth on the street?"
It depends who you're selling it to. If it's the good stuff, Spark, and you're selling to a nobles, maybe 1,000 gold. If it's the bad stuff and you're selling it to the poor, maybe 100.
So what about the Yint family? Are they addicted on Spark?
No, they're the ones behind it. See, the snake people are using this to control people and turn them into others. And they're the snake people, the Yint family. It's got to be them.
I'm finding it really hard. Can I insight check him? See if he genuinely believes he's telling the truth.
You're right, run me an insight check, yeah.
Yeah, just likes to tell tales.
I'm gonna start to feel bad, just like...
22.
Yeah, he definitely believes this. Whether or not that is the truth is an entirely different matter.
Mental.
He's not mental. He's just been through a very traumatic experience. experience.
I can see that, Georgie, but he's talking about the noble family being.
I know. I know them.
Did we ask Six Fingers about this? Maybe he would know.
Six Fingers is with you. You can ask
Maybe
him.
it's a metaphor.
Look,
I look over him and say, "What do you think about that?"
He says, "Sounds like the ravings of a madman."
thank you.
What
Hold
if
on.
it's a metaphor?
You're a
Like-
lizard, man. What's to stop there being
Or
snake?
it could be just rumors around the prison.
What?
And what I've always heard is that rumors are just accusations without evidence.
Well, Liana
If
is
there's
smart.
evidence that the Imp family is or not or snake
Okay.
people, then it would be there.
But you said you saw things down there. That would seem to
Yeah.
suggest something
That's not
wrong
up
is
today,
going. Maybe
and
not
I would
snake
believe
people.
it.
Hmm.
It's true, and there's probably not many people who would know about it, because I feel like it was only accessible from Ward B.
I will then pipe in and say, well, Silvaria wanted me to check out the Yint family, and I was looking for information on what their goings on. They're definitely involved in something.
Yeah, they're the snake people.
Unsavory.
Like I said, they're the snake people. The whole government
said
are in
they're-
on it.
They're involved in something unsavory, but being snakes. It's, I'll
What's
tell you
weird
what,
about that,
Duncan.
man?
In fact, I will check this out for you, and I will find out if they are snake
Yeah.
people because you.
I knew you'd
made
come
me
round.
genuinely curious.
I knew you'd come
have
round.
an idea about that.
Yes, I am probably just going to walk. I'll tell Duncan. I'm probably just going to walk in, demand a meeting, and ask if they are snakes.
Yes. Wait, no. Then they'll know. They'll know that we're onto them.
Right.
I think they know.
You have to be subtle, Oliver.
Yeah.
Subtle.
I know
They're
the
wa-
word of subtle.
They're
Georgie.
probably watching
Subtle-
now. He looks at Six
subtle
Fingers.
could be my middle name.
He looks at
With a
Six
lot.
Fingers in fear. There's one! Ah!
No,
No.
he's our
No.
friend.
No. He's with us. He's good.
Yes,
He's good.
he's
Don't-
It's a lizard.
Don't
you
be a
get out of
species.
prison. He's okay. He's our friend.
He devolves into ravings and mad talk about snake people.
Oh, I'm just gonna like press a like cool rag or something from somewhere to his head and just like pat him a little. Poor guy.
Poor kid. So Six Fingers says, "So, there's a few things to look into, I suppose. This Graham figure. One other thing. There was a note. It was left here and addressed to the group of you. I've held on to it and not opened it, but..." He hands over this little note written in a scribbly hand.
Who is it to? Has he hands it?
It is to Oliver and friends, is what it reads. So he hands
I
it to
will
you.
grab it, and I will tell Six Fingers as I grab it, do not worry about Graham. I will find him. And I'll open up the letter and read it.
Oliver
Yeah.
and Friends is not the name of our group.
It's our
No,
band
it's
name.
Manfred and Friends.
Manfred and...
I'll go, I actually like the name.
Manfred! Actually, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Wait.
It's like Mumford and
Just a
Sons.
banjo.
Mumford and Sons, but Barry and friends.
And the 10th Brewery.
Okay,
Yeah.
s-
In the 10th Press Brewery.
Sponsored by the 10th Press.
Yeah. so you
Ninth best.
you
What does
open
the
it
note
up.
Say?
Yeah, you open up the note, and it reads, "Oliver, I'm in trouble. I need your help. I need healing. Meet me at our usual spot, and I'll tell you whatever you want. Graham."
Oh, dude.
Fold up the letter, put it back in. Looks like we have our next destination, friends. And I'll say friends and
Right.
I'll smile.
And
I
Haggy will
looked
just
at
like
him like-
smile greatly.
Are we all smiling now? What do we do?
I'll smile creepily because I don't know social situations. I only know how to lie in them.
Oh dear. Is
Can I
that
see
Druid
Druid's
almost here?
smile?
Is that
Can I
Druid
see
almost
Druid's
here?
smile?
I don't know why everyone said we'd go over each other. What did you say first of all, Lauren?
Oh, I just asked seeing Oliver's creepy smile, I ask Six Fingers about, is that Druid almost here?
Yes, I believe she is is here now. And the door opens up, and this bear walks in, which swiftly transforms from a bear into a woman. A woman with the craziest nest of hair that you've seen since Amy Winehouse. And she's got a lot of kind of like twigs sprang out of her hair. She in fact has a small colony of birds that are living in a nest in there as well. And she kind of like cracks her neck and just, oh, that was fun. Going through water deep as a bear. Hey, Six Fingers. And Six Fingers, yeah, welcome. This is Druelda. Druelda the druid. She's big on puns. And these are my friends. I mentioned that they are not well. And Druelda, she goes, sure, you're the ones with sewage disease. Nasty stuff down low. Oh, we don't want that out there for long. There won't be much left. And she hands you these 2 vile green potions.
I chug.
Yeah, the 2 of you are cured of sewage disease as you drink Druelda's potions.
Thank Palor and Torm.
Oh, and entertaining my curiosity is like, what is in that? I would love to know.
I'll give him the remnants. There you go. You can have the last bits.
Oh, dude, I would have to reverse engineer this. Couldn't make for a good chaser.
Druelda says, "Oh, if you're ever interested, you can stop by my place. I've got a big garden greenhouse area. You can come by the west side of town."
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Do you have more birds there?
Yeah, plenty of birds live there.
Excellent. Yes, I like birds.
I like you.
You look like a forest princess. I love your hair. And I love you.
Thank you. Well, I guess I'll be off then, Six Fingers. And Six Fingers, yes, of course. And she says, you can come round anytime you want. And she blows him a kiss.
Get it.
And Six Fingers, if lizards could blush, then Six Fingers would. He mumbles something about a long time ago, and then she leaves. So, glad that you're feeling better, the 2 of you.
I think we have a new friend and possibly a new healer to go back to for services.
We can
Oh,
patronize
that's-
her business.
One word of advice, my friend. Well, 2 words. Slippery slope.
Do you mean that in the literal or metaphorical sense? Because that can go both ways.
Lives in a swampy bank.
A lizard never tells.
I'm just like, what do you think the guards are gonna start coming to look for us? Because we did kind of sneak into the prison.
Did they know of your identities?
Well,
I
They
don't
know of Barry.
Well, 2 of us were in disguise.
Barry and Marjorie.
They
Yes, Barry Marjorie.
Yeah.
well, they might suspect if you left anyone behind that knew of your names. But no, I did not reveal the names of you to your contact. But who knows? General Vinton is a clever man. If he hears of 5 individuals breaking in, then he might
Yes,
add
if
2 and
they
2
are-
together, as they say.
Yes, especially if they give him my description.
No, but Georgie, you were in disguise. Yeah.
Oh yes,
You're-
my hair was pulled back.
You had different colour hair.
I
You
had-
had dirt and rags and stuff. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
I tucked my plait in the back of my... So it wasn't me at all. That's
Vinton is
what I'm
not that smart. He'll never
No.
figure it
Well,
out.
just in case, we should be a lot more careful when we go out in the streets. 'Cause
right.
what will happen?
On that note, I deserve a drink. Does anyone wish to join?
Sure.
I know of a good brewery.
How long till we
It's right here. It's
Yeah.
right here.
The ninth finest.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So, when do we get to try some of this stuff?
Six Fingers says, "Feel free to help yourselves. Make use of our rooms and beds if you need. Appraise me of anything that you need help with." And he kind of does a little bow. Yes.
Will, how long do we have to meet up with Graham?
He didn't say a time. He just said, "Meet me at the usual spot," which is that same alley you met him at before. So,
So what time of the day is it currently? If I peek out, of
looking outside, it's just becoming dawn.
Okay, so I don't have to meet him till evening because
I've
that's
been-
normally when we meet up.
Okay.
I've been out all
Wait.
night again.
Stay for a little
I
bit.
just remembered a
Check
thing.
on Liam. Just to see if anything happens.
You want to go see your friend Liam?
Okay. Sure. Go ahead,
It's
Hagen.
like after I get a drink. Just
I just remembered something. We didn't get paid for this job yet, did we?
Nope.
Oh no! We did it!
Six Fingers.
Yes. 6 Fingers.
I believe it was 100 gold apiece.
Yes, 6 Fingers. He forgets sometimes. You get the feeling he definitely did not forget, but he was hoping that you might. And he goes into his back pocket and brings out 100 gold pieces for each of you.
Okay, I'm gonna say to him, how about 110 for danger pay?
Yeah, I
Roll me,
died down.
roll me a persuasion check.
How about Oberyn help me because he looked
I
like
nearly
he was...
died down there. I think, yeah, my life's
I
worth more than 100 gold.
My friends almost died down there.
Yeah, he says, 110. And
You are a... I'll say you are a geezer. Thank you.
I do not know this geese, but I take it to be a good thing. And
It's a compliment.
Is Duncan safe here for now?
he has our protection. The protection of the ninth finest brewery in the multiverse. None come in here that we don't want to. At least none leave if alive.
Ha! That's funny.
I am not joking, actually. That was actually quite serious.
All right. I awkwardly hug him again.
Yeah, he hates it. He absolutely hates it.
Sorry.
Yes, Six Fingers would ask that you refrain from physical interaction with him. Unless invited to do so.
Absolutely understood. Crystal clear. Thank you.
Yes, got the t-shirt, as it were.
So should we go enjoy our drink or?
I believe we should head to my local establishment, the Fat and Goose Inn. We should gamble, drink the night away. Well, the day away.
The day away, yes. In true English style.
I can't have too much because I have to go see my companion.
That's fair enough. You can return back, but I am in dire need of a fry-up.
Yep. I'm all
Georgie,
about it. I'm
let's go.
all about
Let's
it.
go!
Let's do it.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
go all my
Cheers!
Go!
Cheers!
Fantastic.
Oh,
I want to go
So-
meet at some point.
You guys go to the Fat and Goose, you drink the day away, you feel well...
I don't drink too much.
No,
Sure.
no, no.
Oberyn. Is Oberyn coming?
Yeah, I'm not drinking too much either. I've
Yeah,
got someone else.
I'm having watered or honeyed wine just to, so it's nothing too much. Because
Yeah.
I know that I've got to meet Graham, and I know he's a wily bastard, and I should have my wits about me.
You get rich, go drunk. I like it. So, yeah, you...
Well, I'm taking the equivalent of shots.
Okay, yeah. Well, there are actually
Oh, no.
shots in this brewery of the multiverse. Yeah. So, Hagen, I'm imagining Hagen's having a nail.
Oh yes, basically drinking until I get a buzz, and that's a dwarven buzz, not a human buzz.
It'll take you a good few hours. Then.
I'll be asleep. I'll be asleep by midday.
Oh my goodness!
So, so the group of you drink until the evening time. Liana, you want to go back and chat with Liam?
Yeah, I do want to see how he's doing.
Yeah. When you go back, there's a little note on the door which reads, "Out at the moment, should be back tonight." Liam.
I just feel like this I just like giggle and just smile at myself, just like, he's really working hard. I'll try and see him later then. And I go back to the Fat and Goose.
Okay.
I'll
So I imagine there's a big roaring cheer when Leanna turns. Hey, she's back!
I'll stand up and say, if you'll excuse me, I also have some business to attend to. But
Get over it! Oberyn!
All right.
Play me a song! Play me a song, Oberyn!
Play us a song. You're the opera.
Play on when I get back.
Play us your one
Before you go.
tonight.
Before you go,
Because you
what-
are in the mood for a melody, and we'll think this part is all right.
I join in with my lute whilst Hagen's singing along on our...
Lovely.
La 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 dee da.
I write a drunk note to my parents, realizing that I've been out all night, and I give it to a courier and just tip him to my gold and send him on his way. Everything's fine. Don't worry. Don't tell Vinton he's a jerk.
I like it.
Georgie.
Fantastic. So
I just start randomly singing, no one short like Hagen, no one can smell like Hagen.
I lost you.
Ale like Hagen.
I'm the greatest of dwarf in the multiverse. No one is bigger than me.
I will ask Oberyn.
Oh
when-
yes, we.
I'll finish this song off with a little lute solo and strum them out.
nice.
I'll be going to the upper estate. I'll be back in a bit. Hopefully not too long. I'm meeting an elf friend of mine.
See you soon.
Met in the ballroom. But yeah, I'll be back. It's Aaron, I believe, if I remember.
That's right. Yeah, your friend Aaron. So the so Oberon leaves the nice little tavern and heads out into the night to go and find his sylvan friend Aaron, who had met him in episode 1 and knew that he had an otherworldly patron. And that's exactly what Oberon is looking for. He's got a bit of amnesia going on there, so he's trying to figure out exactly what happened to him. So you head to the estate, and are you particularly trying to go unseen, or are you just walking through the streets?
I will walk in. Yeah, I'll walk through confidently. I'm not sure I need to be stealthy or anything, but are there guards around though?
There are a usual amount of guards on the streets who are patrolling.
As much as possible.
Yeah, they don't seem to be particularly interested in you. But yeah, so you head to the estate, and she's got a very nice mansion, very, very fine indeed. And there is like a bell to ring to alert them of your presence.
Okay, well, I'll give it a ring.
Yeah, the little
Ding, ding, ding.
yeah, a little
Ding, ding,
bong goes, and a few moments later, the gate opens of its own accord. It must be magical.
Ooh. I'll saunter on through then and make my way towards where she told me to meet her in her estate, I guess.
Nice. So, you head inside, and there is no kind of butler or waiter waiting for you. Instead, the doors open up on their own accord as well, and you're let inside to this marble-floored and mostly marble-decorated hallway. No one's in the hallway, but there's a staircase leading upwards and several other rooms as well. It's kind of that awkward thing where you walk into someone's house, but they haven't really noticed that you're there yet.
I'll whisper to Pyrrhal inside like my tailcoat. I'll be like, it's a bit too quiet. It's all too mysterious.
You see, from the top of the staircase, a door opens up, and very elegantly, as she's kind of in this almost like regal white dress, your friend who you met previously at the ball, Erin, appears. She's an elf as well, and she's got these very strange, kind of pallid green eyes. She looks down from the balcony and says, "Ah, Oberon, I wondered if you'd make it in time for dinner.
Well, I've been through a lot in the past couple of days, but yeah, here I am. I'll be delighted to join you.
Good. Well, yes, I I saw the incident. I'm glad you managed to make it out alive. Follow me. And she steps into the door behind her and leaves you in the hallway alone.
Oh, okay. I'll follow her. It's weird that she kind of knew what was going on. Like, wondering if she had like eyes or ears elsewhere.
Yeah. She leads you into what is essentially a grand dining room. Where the table is all set and laid out. She sits at one end of the table and motions for you to sit at the other.
Well, like way far apart.
Yeah, super far apart from each other.
Okay, I'll sit down and just look kind of like squint all the way towards her.
Yeah. Before you, she kind of waves a little hand, and you see berries and fruit, and essentially a fruit salad appears on the plate before you. It looks very delicate and delicious, and wine is filled into your cup.
Awesome. I'll
You must be hungry.
Out of my sleeve. Yeah, I'll take some, and I'll also let my Sprite fly out of my sleeve and hop onto the table and grab some berries or off the fruit basket or whatever, and I'll start digging in as well. If like she's like
yeah, she kind of very delicately eats, a piece of fruit at a time. She Elizabeth Swans it, first, and then she says, "So why did you come, Oberon?"
All I remember is waking up in the fair. That was my first memory of this place. Before that's hazy.
Well,
Carol's told me much.
That would make sense. All of this is strictly off the record, of course. The court would not have it if I were meddling in the affairs of mortals, but something of a special case in this incident. Your childhood was taken from you. When you were younger, your parents took you to the Twilight Fair. There was the Maze of Mirrors. You must be familiar with that.
As soon as he says the Maze of Mirrors, I'm guessing I get like a flashback of it, and I start to remember things. Yeah, I thought that was like a dream, but I remember the Mirror Maze. It must have been in the Twilight Fair.
That's right. Yes.
I think I got lost in there.
That's correct.
How do you know?
Well, that's because our patron, Tatiana, occasionally will take children for her own bidding.
So Titania, like, abducted me?
Yes, essentially. That is the way, and it has been for a long time, that one is chosen every few years to hold attendance in the court. We require more and more servants as our realm grows, and, well, it seems only fair that talented individuals such as yourselves should be taken.
Oberon, like, puts down the wine, it's like shocked and trying to process this information as if like his whole childhood was taken away from him. That's why he doesn't remember anything. This is all too much. Why would she want me? What's so special about me?
You possess innate talents which, whilst latent at the time, our patron managed to grow, develop with you. Now you are a strong practitioner, and as she is your patron, you do owe her patronage. When you are requested to do something, then, well, you have to do it.
And what is she asking of me? Do you know?
Oh, currently nothing. No, the day of your reckoning is yet to come, but there is always a replacement, you see. The child is never truly lost, or at least it never seems like they are. Have you ever heard of a doppelganger?
and I'm guessing he hasn't.
Mm.
I can roll something to see if I've seen.
Sure, you could roll like a history check on that.
Okay. Probably never. No.
No. Yeah, she says, well,
Well,
let me enlighten you a little bit. It's...
I've heard about lizard people, giant spiders, and weird things in dungeon, but everything's a new experience. Each day I'm still, like, alien to this world.
Well, let me tell you, it is a creature who can take the appearance and voice and everything which would make one appear as another, similar to a spell of magic, and completely duplicate that person. When you were but a child, when you walked into the mirror, another version of you walked out. Your parents are completely unaware that anything was different. You were so young.
So who are my parents? And who's with them now? This is bizarre.
Yes. Well, it might seem that way for certain. I would encourage you, under normal circumstances, to forget them. They were never a part of your life, really. And to forget this other doppelganger. However, in these extreme circumstances, your duplicate has been, well, looking into areas of subjects and matter which should not be looked into by any.
There's another me? Another Oberon around?
Oh, yes, yes.
I need to find them, and I don't know what I'd even do if I did, but...
Well...
What do you mean they're meddling with... What did you say? They're doing what?
There are strange things about in Waterdeep at the moment. I believe that this Oberon, not yourself, is somehow connected to all of it.
Oh no. I doubt he'd even go by that name. Oberon was just a name that my friend gave to me when she found me, like, unconscious in the fair.
Oh, yes. No, the name of this individual indeed is not Oberon, as your name.
It'd be my name, my true name.
Correct, yes.
Well, why are you telling me all this? Do I need to do something about this? And what do you mean connected to everything? We're only uncovering just the surface of this ourselves.
Well, I can't interfere too much, else my patron would become suspicious. However, I can tell you a few things. The name of your parents' giving.
Yes, please, tell me. I've always wanted to know.
She says, the name was... Let me remember. Ah, yes. Dyla Roman.
Dyla Roman.
Like so.
Oh, now, do I know these at all in the town, in Waterdeep? Shall I roll another history check? Or,
you wouldn't know. They're not a noble family, so it wouldn't be something which would pop up.
They're not notable.
Not notables, no. She says the Roman is because, well, your father is, or was, I suppose, a ferryman.
A ferryman? You mean like on boats and stuff?
Yes, of course, yes.
Huh. I never pictured myself as coming from a ferry family, I guess.
Well, none of us can choose whom exactly we come from, other than you. You can decide.
Just surreal discovering it, that's all.
Well, you can decide exactly who your family is, whether or not it's your friends at the Twilight Fair, whether it's your, as you would put it, real family, or whether it is your companions who you are with now. I simply give you this knowledge that one Dyla Roman has been looking into things which I believe, should be considered suspicious. It's worth looking into if you, as I believe you are looking into the strange drug trafficking going on in Waterdeep currently.
Yeah, we seem pretty set on it now. We're in deep, water deep.
I
But
see.
thank you for this information. I can't thank you enough for like revealing the truth to me. But
Well, much remains unknown to you still, I'm sure. Perhaps you will meet with them and learn more.
thank you. And if you have any contact with our patron, then just ask her what I need to do when the time comes, I guess.
Oh, you will know when the time comes.
That feeling of dread, like Oberon tries to swallow. Well, it's been a lovely meal. Thank you very much for the wine and the fruit. I must be getting back to my friends. They're probably, they're probably getting drunk by now.
Of course. Well, best of luck to you, Oberon.
Thank you, Aaron, and farewell.
She lets you leave.
I'll leave. I'll turn up and leave. Yeah.
So you return to the lively tavern, where
Hey!
Alright! So,
Tell there's something maybe
Let's
up
go.
with... Oh, you're
How is it?
good.
Did you go
Interesting.
on a date and you didn't tell us?
no!
Date with...
He's got a date! Oh,
Actually,
tell
it's
me.
an interesting tale to hear.
Yes.
Circus
Quite
Quite
the story. In fact, it's
Tell
my
us.
whole story. It's my... Well, it explains a lot. I don't know if now's the best time to tell you about it.
We're supposed to.
No, come on!
No,
We're
you
having
tell
a
guys.
good
us.
time. Come
We
Tell
on.
are
us.
supposed to be
Tell
great.
us.
Okay, well, my childhood was
Tell
taken
us.
Over to Oliver. Just like, tell us.
We'll forget it in the morning anyway, so tell us now.
Us.
I'll
Tell us,
need a
tell
drink.
us.
Give me a drink. And
Yeah.
I'll grab one and I'll do all of this. I take a massive swig and slam down the tankard, and I'll begin retelling the tale of how I was abducted by a fairy goddess or deity, and my whole childhood was taken away from me. My real parents were named ferrymen by the name of Roman, and I don't even know what is in my place at the moment. I've never even heard of it.
Drink up, matey.
Who's heard of doppelgangers? We've had lizardmen,
Oh, yes.
snake people, and now doppelgangers to add to the list. This city
Doppelgangers?
messed up.
Do I know
Oh,
anything
man.
about doppelgangers in my drunk state?
You're all drunk. You're probably not even going to believe
Yeah.
it.
I mean,
No, I don't.
None of it.
Oh,
Just think I'm retailing some bardic tale of.
I will turn to Georgie. I will turn to Georgie and go, you believe in giant snakes, but you don't believe what he's saying.
Say that I believed in giant snakes. I said I didn't believe in giant snakes. Oliver.
I probably recalled the tale in like a fairy tale esque way, like once upon a time, my walked into a mirror maze and never.
What about that song then, Oberon? What about that song? You said you
The
played.
song.
I want to hear you sing, Oberon.
And I'm doing my best to try to prestidigitate like a mandolin for him. Here, he's mine. Of course, since it can only fit in my hand, it's like the tiniest mandolin ever.
it also breaks when you touch
Do you
it,
want
right?
to shriek again?
Not professional with one of these, but you have a lyre. Actually, I have a lyre myself and a pan flute. I'll probably play a very kind of like Gaelic sort of pan flute esque song
Okay.
to continue the merriment of their drinking.
Okay.
That's fair enough.
Passed out on Oliver's shoulder.
Aww. I'll let him nap it off. Lightweight.
Wait, I'm gonna make a quick con save just to make sure I think I'm still sober, right?
And by this time it's midday. No, but by the time you guys have it's time to meet with Graham. By the time it falls to like 11 p.m. or so.
Oh yes.
want to grift someone.
Roger, you're doing it wrong. You don't tell people you're going to grift them.
Grifted through the night.
Wouldn't that
Wrapped up like a knave and it's
Hang
really
it.
tight.
Hang it.
Grifting through the night.
Oh, I like my new friend.
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a
random.
con save to see if I'm still alive.
I'm
You're
gonna
all good.
grab around like glasses of water, try to help them sober up.
Yeah.
As
I'm,
much as-
Wait.
I'm extremely.
Wait, I have brewing.
Can
I have brewing supplies.
You need to hydrate.
It's
all of
true.
you.
That's true. You do have brewing supplies.
I have brewing supplies. I'm gonna make some hangover cures. So
Nice, nice.
See if...
Oh yeah. So what
Okay,
goes
nice.
into anti-drunk
Well,
potions?
okay. First of all, I discovered a little bit of that potion I got earlier, and plus just a little shaving bit, just a prink of hair from that rat tail. 2 scoops, 2 pints of water, 4 things of gin. Drink the whole thing of gin and spit it back out into it so it's distilled, and also a little thing of dragon scale just to for garnish.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, it sobers these guys. Sober these guys right up. So as you do your last shot of the night to a big cheer, after you finish the shot, everyone feels really bad again. Your buzz has totally been killed.
Say, please, if I'm gonna throw out the concoction.
You won't throw it up. It'll go right down. You end up feeling, much more sober, but kind of very deflated. You were quite excited before because that drunk buzz, but now it's just like, oh, we're here.
It feels like sewer disease.
Yeah.
Oh.
Stay here. Does someone just drag me?
Usually I actually do. I literally use dog hairs for this recipe, so I had to make a quick substitution.
Alright,
Sorry.
I'll be running down the street with Liana on my back, giving her a piggyback, just running. Like, let's go.
I just
I'll be
go.
playing.
I
I'll be
just
playing
go
this
in a
back
really
to-
down, low tone. Just go wee.
Whee!
So the group of
playing
you leave the
fast
tavern.
depressing song on the lyre.
So the group of you leave the tavern, and you head to the usual spot where Graham has met Oliver before. It's dark out, and so in this dark side alley, you make out a dark figure who appears to be quite well covered in a cloak, who you're pretty sure is Graham. You hear that kind of telltale sniffling, which is a certain sign that this guy is an addict of sludge or spark.
Graham?
Yeah.
Are you? I'll step forward into the light. Like, can I see him? Is it Graham?
With Liana still on your back.
Oh, totally. She's probably passed out.
I'm just passed out, just like.
I know this looks strange. Just ignore her. Are you okay?
I've been better, mate. I've been better. Yeah.
Are you on sludge?
I can't lie to you, mate. They got me pretty bad. Yeah.
I'll reach into my pocket and I'll go. Look, this is. You need to take. I've only got a small amount of it, and you need to wean yourself off of it. I've got a weak spot for Graham. I'll turn to George and just say it. I've got a weak spot.
You're enabling him.
I will
Nah,
give
he's
him
gonna
a-
grab
I
it.
will give him a pinch of spark. A pinch.
He's gonna lunge for. Oh, thanks.
Now,
And he-
now I've done you a favor. You need to do me a favor and tell me what the fuck you were talking about.
Right. Well, I need
I
help.
didn't even know you could write.
I need help. I need more than just sludge. They'll keep me going, but it only gets worse the more you take. You see.
You need pixie dust as well?
Ah, no. I need something better. I need something holy, or I don't know, natural, some kind of cure for this. Because, well, he kind of shows you his just underneath his cloak and just underneath his chest. You see that his body is becoming almost scaly.
What?
Do I see this?
I'll
Do I just
drop-
open my
I'll drop Leanna off my back in surprise, just drop on the floor.
Do I get up and then I see it as though?
Whoa. Make people.
I'll turn to Georgie and go, I am sorry I disbelieved you.
I didn't believe him.
See? Literal snakes.
Everyone calm down. There's
Graham.
a perfectly natural explanation. We could take him.
Yes, he's a snake.
I'm not a snake. I'm just
Stop yelling in the dark alleyway, Hagen.
just getting a little scaly. That's all.
I put my hand up both on George and say, "You better shush you."
You shush. Everybody shush.
Listen, if I'm gonna talk more, I need healing. I want proper healing, real healing,
Yeah,
not
we
just
can-
more sludge.
We can do that. You need to tell us
Wait,
everything you
I know a bear. I know a bear. I know a bear. I know a bear. I know a
Hagen.
bear. Sorry.
Quiet. We're in a dark alleyway shouting.
Yeah, we try and-
Seems really good.
Trying to be clandestine about this.
Yes, cloak and dagger. Graham, come on, we'll take you to a druid friend we know. Funny enough, her name's Druelda.
That is funny. Take.
Oh no! Oh,
He says, yeah. Take me there, and I'll talk. Okay.
okay, let's go. And I'll grab hold of his like bicep and try to pull him forward and go. Let's go. We'll find Druelda for you.
Yeah, he'll be led by you.
Yeah.
So, where are you guys headed to? You don't exactly know where she lives. You've heard of a description. Six Fingers
West
could
side of
probably
town
give you
in a
the.
green house. That's
Yeah.
on the west side of town.
Yeah.
6 Fingers.
Wait.
I kind of know my way around. I would know where this greenhouse would be, would it?
No, you don't know where this place is in particular. No.
6 Fingers will know. We'll ask him.
Wait. We might need a little bit of help here. I know a person. Well, who's not a bear, but I know a person now, and I want to lead like the whole party back to Yara, where I was staying.
Oh yeah.
So, and all right, you guys gotta be very quiet, cause she's very, very,
Oh, we
very
have to
sensitive.
be quiet now. I'm just
Yes, cause she's.
Let's roll.
Yeah. Yes. So you have to be, because she's very easily startled. Okay, but she knows me, so it's okay. So we walk over there and I bust down the door. Hello. Yara!
Oh God! Oh my gods! Oh, it's you!
We're friends now.
Oh goodness! Are they like you?
Yes. I'd like to introduce my friends. This is Jillian. She's royalty. This is Barry. I don't know what he really is.
No, I'll stop him and say, my name is Oliver Gray. It's a pleasure to meet you. Oliver.
Oh, that makes so much more sense now.
Yes. It only took 2 days.
This is yeah. This is Oberon. He's he might be a fairy. I don't know, but he plays a mean liar.
Okay.
And
well,
this is Liliana. She's wonderful. She's amazing.
it's kind of
But we need
late.
some-
What do you need? I mean, it's lovely to meet your friends, Hagen, but we've talked about this. You can't just come in here at all hours and just give random statements and then leave again.
right. Right. But I
And then there's.
Someone needs help.
I just needed to be a montage of Hagen breaking down a door, like, random facts, and then closes it again. Like, every day. Like, Monday,
demand
Tuesday,
a montage
Wednesday.
now. Okay. Yeah, and basically I take out like my 100 gold that I got from the adventure. Here's the 100 gold I promised you.
Oh, thank you.
From the adventure.
She kind of blushes, looks kind of nervous. This is for the... that work.
Yeah, the work I did.
Yeah, oh, good. Nothing weird. So
Nothing.
are
I'm
you,
just very kind.
are you giving that to him? Or to her, rather?
Yes, I'm giving it to
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Wow, this is more gold than I have ever seen. Thank you, Hagen. You don't have to
You're
do this.
welcome.
You know we're not...
Well, I
Hagen,
don't, but I am.
You know we're not together, right?
Of
You know
course
that.
not.
Okay,
I
good.
know that perfectly well.
Good.
Is Yara a
There's-
dwarf?
Yara is not a dwarf, she is a
Very-
human. She's human, yeah.
Oh,
It's a what?
She's human.
Human.
Yeah.
Yes.
Human.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she
Here,
the human.
She's a snake person.
something that you should honestly
she's a snake
know
person
is,
all along.
truth be told, I don't really care much about gold anyways. I mean, it just weighs me down, you know?
Well,
I'll take your dog.
is there
Right.
anything you need in exchange for this? I don't have too much, but you know.
Well, I would say a potion or
Right.
two, you know? For my
We have a
friends.
friend here, Graham, and I'll put him
Yeah, this guy.
How did you forget where
This
why we
guy.
were here?
I'm a hungover dwarf, okay? Don't give me.
Can I insight Hagen?
Yeah.
Is he insane?
The check comes back,
Traitor.
definitely.
Slightly honest.
Got it.
Yeah,
Traitor.
exactly what's his problem, if you don't mind me asking?
I pull out his arm with the snake scales.
Oh dear. Yes, I've been hearing more and more about this. I've heard about it on the streets. This is the slime. What do they call it?
Sludge?
Sludge. Yes, sludge. That's
Yeah,
that's
this
the one.
stuff. This
Oh.
stuff, and I'll just bring it out.
Oh. Okay. Well. This is. This is. Well, I can't. I've been told if anyone comes in that I shouldn't tell them anything about the cure because apparently there are other people working on it.
What?
Hmm?
Cure?
I
What are
didn't.
you talking about? What cure?
Well, truth be told, this isn't the first large sum of money that I've been given this recently. Someone came by and they told me that if anyone was asking about that, then I should direct them back just to the government because apparently the government are working on a cure for this. So that's what I've been doing.
Well, that's pretty good of the government.
Wait a second.
Georgie,
What? So
what is
funny.
so funny?
The government's monopolizing a cure for a drug addiction that they may be fueling, according to Duncan.
Oh, wait.
That's
What?
terrible. That's awful.
What do you mean?
Huh.
It's horribly terrible.
Well, at least they're making a cure, right? Like,
Well, if they are, or if
Yeah.
they're just
That's-
They're controlling this.
That's what I was told. That's just what I was told. And well, I shouldn't probably tell you who told me that, right? But I mean, this is a lot of
Tell us what this person looks like.
this is a lot of money. They said they didn't leave a name, but they said that they were sent by a man called Lucian Werrance.
Lucian Werrance.
would
Everyone can roll me a history check on that one.
Okay.
Okay.
is this an
History.
alternative? Is this an alternative persona of Barry? That's what.
It's an anagram of Barry Manford. When so on 18, so I'll leave you this, Hagen. So Lucian Werrance is the owner of many of the potions stores within the city of Waterdeep. He is also the brother-in-law to Oscar Yinth. And that's where we're going to be wrapping up tonight's session.
No!
But before we do, can I just say one final word?
Sure.
All right, I'm just basically going to take out the 30 gold in my hand. It's like, all right, I need to get as much red twine as I possibly can. We're going to be up all night.
Perfect. Perfect. So, yeah, that's all we're going to be wrapping up tonight's episode of Beginners Play D&D. Everybody, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do let us know in chat your thoughts, your favourite moments, and all that good stuff. We're not going offline, though. We've got another show starting here in just a few minutes' time, which is Ruin Nation, and we're going to be exploring the zone in the apocalypse. So stick around for that show. If you enjoyed this one, of course, hit that follow button and join us. Let's go around the cast. Let's figure out who we are, where we can find you guys online, and if you enjoyed yourselves. So let's go back in reverse order. So Chris, what do you think of the session?
Oh yeah, no, it was awesome. Apart from dying and nearly dying, went down to 4. But I love the prison escape scene. I thought that was really cool and action packed, and it was that chat who came up with the barriers and.
Yes, that was our viewer decision. Yeah.
And the Hellhounds, were they part of that?
That was part of it. Yeah.
That was the audience, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was all viewer decision. I take no credit for that.
It was just a mundane prison, and then shit got real as soon as we started uncovering that.
Yeah.
So, looking forward to seeing how far the rabbit hole goes with that one.
Yeah, absolutely. Fantastic. Jillian, yourself.
That was actually really cool. I liked how I actually solved the puzzle on how to open the cell door and how I figured out how I could close the barrier by myself. I thought that was really a cool way for Liana to use her intelligence.
I liked it a lot as well. Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Fantastic.
I thought that was so fun.
Good. Where can we follow you online, Jillian?
You can follow me on Twitter, which I am putting in
Twitter.
the chat right here.
Fantastic.
There you go.
Nice. Awesome. Lauren, yourself.
Yes, I had a lovely time gallivanting about the prison with Oliver, just lying so poorly. Georgie likes hanging out with these riffraff. It's lots of fun. But you can follow me at Rennerwin on Twitter for D&D and film stuff, and then on Fridays at 3:30 Eastern Time I play Curse of Strahd over on my friend Switch in the chat. This is great.
Awesome.
Love doing this.
Awesome. Let's go to Oko.
Hello. Yes. I am Oko Sinella. I love this. The prison escape was amazing. Just everything just working together. Yeah. And I like that I let our orc loose in the prison. And
I love that.
Half orc. That was amazing. But everybody's teamwork together was fantastic. And I am a streamer on Twitch. I play Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I usually play ukulele, and I just make a lot of stuff. So fantastic. I'm also on Twitter. On Oko Sinella. They tweet stuff too.
Awesome. And last but not least, Liam.
Hello, yes, amazing session, Will. I really loved the intrigue and the development of everyone's characters. As a group, though, we're working together and we're becoming good friends, and that's what's amazing. The role play between us, just fantastic. Okay, you can follow me on RedJesterQQ on Twitter. That's my Twitter handle, and I have a YouTube channel called Red and Slim Gaming. I'm about to post it in the chat, and that's it.
Fantastic. Well, if you enjoyed these guys, then you're bound to enjoy Ruin Nation, which is coming up. We got Mike from On Gaming, Trainsy TV, the big deal himself, and Petra joining us in just a few moments' time. But if you missed any of the episodes, there is a YouTube playlist on the YouTubes where you can go watch any of the past episodes of Beginners Play. But yeah, we'll see you guys in just a few seconds for Ruin Nation. But we'll see these guys same time next week for more Beginners Play. So see you guys soon. Goodbye.